What's good? What's good? Salute to the fam. We hit a quick audible. We gonna get started early. I got a special guest in the building. Y'all already know. Y'all should know who it is. If y'all don't know, we gonna make sure y'all know by the end of this interview. Got my guy Ofacio, the sniper Falcon, in the building, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's good with it, champ? We gonna get you on the main screen because it's all about you today. What's going on? How you feeling?
Appreciate you, bro. I'm feeling great, bro. I'm feeling great, blessed, bro.
Man,
Thank you
that's
for
what I
having
like
me.
to do. Always. Man, I heard the story. I'm always listening, and I've been watching you for a while, and I seen what happened. This last card was April 10th that you was on Pro Box, and I'm seeing the posters with you all over it, and everybody. I'm like, okay, I got Keith Cologne to look forward to, or Fasil, Manuel Chance. Then we didn't get to see you, and that was a damper. And then I heard about the result of the fight, and I definitely wanted to talk to you because I feel like those type of stories need to be shed a light on, man. So talk to me about it, man. What's happened since the fight? Have you had any updates?
I've been trying to contest it, bro, because I felt like
Mhm.
that decision was some bull. Uh,
Somebody probably tried to call him. It's all good. Y'all hit the like button, man. It pop back in. Remember, we called. Oh, there you go. You
Perfect. My fault, guys.
nah, nah, you all
Got a
good.
phone call. So I felt like the decision was some bullshit, bro. I
Hmm.
worked really hard that camp. I trained 14 weeks for that camp.
Right.
And the ref made a wrong decision. He's not following the rules. I try to contest it. I got some news back
Hmm.
today that I didn't like. But like I said, I guess it comes with the game, bro.
Yeah. I mean, you know what though? Stuff like that shouldn't happen, man. And the reason why it frustrates a person like me, I'm a genuine supporter. I heard you. 14-week training camp, bro. 14-week
Yeah, man.
training camp. You worked your ass off. You was in shape. I
Hell yeah.
seen I got a couple of the clips. That shouldn't have happened. That the punches was clean and it looked like Buddy was looking for a way out.
Bro, I dropped him 2 times before that last drop.
Hmm.
I just feel like there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes politics, bro. I don't want to mention any
Hmm.
names that way I don't get
Nah,
penalized
that's
more
all
for it.
good.
Saying like,
Speak on
but
whatever you
I feel
feel
like
comfortable
a
with.
lot a lot happens
Mhm.
behind the scenes that people don't know about, and
Right.
it just ain't fair, bro. Like it really ain't fair.
Right. I'm sitting there watching, and I'm like, I'm looking, and I'm hearing counting going on, and I'm seeing the
Yeah,
guy wave the damn fight off. I'm like, okay, knockout. And then
yeah, that's what I'm saying,
it
bro.
come to
Like
find out. Hmm. I
they
mean, I
waived it
know
at no
that had to,
contest. Like it's bullshit, bro.
right. I know that had to piss you off, man. I know it did.
Hell yeah, bro. Like I
Had
said, I work very hard. Like I work for a result, and the result's to win. So once I'm done with the camp, I know I
to.
already won. So when I got in there, bro, I didn't even know
Right.
what was going on. That was the weirdest fight of my life. Like I dropped him, I
Hmm.
still waved it off. I thought I won. I started taking pictures. Next thing you know, I'm reading his lips. He's saying something about a no contest. I don't know what he
Yeah.
was talking about, bro. But
Right.
like I said, now I got a no contest. So like what I've been
Wow.
doing outside since that, I just been
Hmm.
regrouping, bro. I try to contest it. Today they got back to me saying that they're not gonna overturn the fight because apparently my fight was the only fight not recorded. Um, and the commission wanted the actual broadcasted video. I had my own proof. There was videos out there with
Right.
more proof. Um,
Right.
but the commission was not accepting anybody else's video other than other than like the promotion themselves. They didn't record my fight for whatever the case may be, which I found it weird that I was the second fight and I'm 14-0. I've been on bigger platforms than majority of that card. Like I've been on the
Right.
zone, not to talk shit
Right.
about anybody on the card, you know what I'm saying? But
Hmm.
bro, I've been on the zone, Golden Boy, Top Rank, ESPN, you name it, I've been on it.
Been
Um,
everywhere.
so the fact that I'm fighting as a second fight just threw me off. And then there's a 3-0 right after me. Like I was like, this
Right.
is ridiculous, bro. And then I wasn't on
Right.
TV. The guy that I fought, I had to move up to fight the dude. The guy came in way overweight.
Right.
Um, it's just a lot of things that just go into it that I'm like, yo, bro, I don't understand what the fuck happened, bro. But like, I don't know. Yeah, it was
Right.
crazy, bro. I feel like I
Nah,
gave the fight that night, bro. It was
I
crazy.
hear you, man. You got to speak that truth, man. These are the stories that need to be told, not so much to try to out people, but y'all don't deserve to be, treated unfairly. Like I said, man, 14 weeks is a long ass time. And ain't that longer than the average training camp? Every
No,
training camp?
absolutely. The thing is that I'm always in the gym, bro. Like I love working on
Right.
my craft. Like I just finished running 6 miles before I got on the phone with you. Like
Right.
I'm always
Man.
working. But then when I received that phone call, kind of threw me off, kind of bummed me out a little bit today.
Yeah.
So I work super hard, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I day in day out. This is what I literally dedicated my life to this since I was a kid, bro. Like I don't know
Right.
what other people do, what they have like side whatever careers, whatever they do, but
Mm-hmm.
this is what I do.
Right.
And I expect to get the results that I work for. And that night was
Mm-hmm.
not fair. For many reasons in which I kind of like understand that I feel like it was in the agenda, but there's some hidden agendas out there, bro, that I can't
Yeah.
you know what I'm
It
saying? Like,
just didn't make sense. You a 14-0 fighter. Why the hell? Like that's the only
come
thing
on, bro.
it frustrated me.
And
Why
then
are
what
you
made look
not
just to
being
bring this
televised?
check this out, bro. Like
Mm-hmm.
this is nothing. I'm just gonna say this and that's it, right? Like
Right.
if my fight wasn't recorded, why was my cornerman mic'd up?
I was gonna ask you that. I was gonna ask you that because I was listening and I'm like,
You know what I'm saying?
that
Like if we
doesn't make
mic'd up,
sense.
why was my fight not recorded? That don't make
Right.
sense, bro. Like,
Right. When you see
bro, like
guys
now I
mic'd up,
know what's going on. You guys kind of made it clear with that statement. So you know what? I'm gonna take this one to the chin and I'm gonna keep pushing, bro. I know what it
right.
is. I
Nah,
got it.
right. I mean, you got the right attitude, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell you, as a man to man, you got a right to feel frustrated, but knowing the
They
kind
trying
of
to dim
fighter
my
you
light, bro.
are,
I worked hard for what I do, bro. They trying to
right?
dim my light. That ain't cool.
Yeah, knowing
I'm just
knowing
happy
how
that the
hard
world
you
seen
work.
that I knocked him out. That guy didn't even hit me. Not even maybe not even once in the rounds that went on. Like
I didn't see no clean
I,
shots landed by
I didn't
him. I
see
seen
nothing
arm
by him at
shots.
all. I didn't, bro.
Right,
I came out unmarked. Like I didn't fight. I felt like nothing happened, bro.
right. Now, if something happened, you got a damn knockout, and they took it from you. That's what happened.
So yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, man, I feel for you, but like I said, man, and man, I think you got the right attitude. Knowing how hard you work, like you said,
yeah.
work your whole life for this. You put in 14 weeks for this camp. I know you ain't about to let up now. I
Hell
just
no.
want to point this out. Like you just said, you fought on a number of different platforms, bigger platforms. Like you've been around, and I think that says plenty about you. Maybe it's giving you an opportunity to find whatever you consider to be a home for you. But I've seen you on these different platforms and performing. I've seen you outbox guys cleanly. I've seen you knock guys out. I've seen it.
That's
So,
what I'm saying. Like, and that comes to another question I was asking, which is why I've been
mhm,
going around trying to get as many interviews as possible. And I appreciate you once again.
man,
Like,
always, man.
my next question is like,
Hmm.
then what if you was a promoter, right? Let me start off
Right.
by saying this. If you was a promoter, what would you look for to sign a fighter? Like if you was a high-end promoter, ESPN, Top Rank, The Zone, whatever, what would you look for?
Talent,
Hmm? What else?
discipline. You get what I'm saying? Consistency, marketability. I think you got all of them. I think you check every last one of those boxes.
So if that's my case, I'm even bro. I basically built myself. These last fights, I'm paying for myself.
Yes.
That's another thing that people don't understand.
Talk
The
about that,
business of
bro.
boxing that I'm dealing with
Educate the
myself.
boxing
You know what
fans
I'm
on
saying?
that.
Like, like I'm dealing with the business of boxing as well. So
Hmm.
besides me, fighting and doing the entire training camp, I'm also dealing with the opponents' medicals. They're sending me opponents. We're approved. Not some opponents getting approved. Some opponents not getting approved.
Right.
Um, I'm dealing with paperwork. I'm dealing with my medicals. I'm doing all that stuff. I'm in the middle of fighting in camp and dealing with all that stuff. So it's very stressful, bro. Like,
Right.
um, but on top of that, I'm paying these guys to come and fight me and try to take my head off. Like, it just don't make
Man.
sense. But this is what
Man.
I'm doing right now, just to get to where I need to get to. Because at the moment, for some sort of reason, like I get praised by these big platforms, these big promoters, and they everybody loves me, bro. I'm hearing nothing but great things. Like, yo, you got
Right.
talent, you got the power, you got the speed, you got this, that, IQ, whatever the case may be, the looks.
Hmm.
Now I got the record on 14-0 with 8 knockouts. I should have been 15-0 with 9 knockouts.
Hmm.
I got I'm marketable. I'm Puerto
Right.
Rican. Um, what else? I speak both languages. I speak very well on camera.
Man, you very
I've been on,
articulate, bro. Very.
I perform. Thank you. I perform very well in front of crowds of people. I've flew to Costa Rica, fought in front of 10,000 people. Fought at the time was the number one guy over there in Costa Rica. That I think was at
Right.
he came in at like we fought at 130, but I think he was number one at 26 at the
Hmm.
time
Right.
when I flew out there on live on Golden Boy, right? So it's like if I've been on all those platforms, all these guys are bringing me back. I've fought short notice fights for the Zone. I did it all like early in my career.
Hmm.
What do you look for to sign people, bro? Like, I don't understand. So then I start thinking, like, what don't I have? And then I start checking those boxes. Like, I'm not missing anything. So I can't be the issue. So my follow up question would be, what is it? Like, is it because? And then I started thinking, like, is it because I'm from the Bronx? Because can you name one fighter from the Bronx right now, current or past, that was
Hmm.
signed to any major platform?
And no, and you know what's funny? Because I looked that up and I got to laugh because they said it was you.
You see what I'm saying? Yo, bro. Like, look, all these
Uh-huh.
platforms, all these people are saying they're signing
Right.
me, right?
Right.
But nobody signed me yet.
Yeah.
That's my frustration. So my thing is like, is it because I'm from the Bronx? If I say I was, there's a lot of people. I'm not gonna say no names, right? But there's
Right.
some major fighters right now. They
I
say they're
get it.
from Brooklyn. They say they're from Jersey. They say they're some from places, but they're not
Mm-hmm.
from there, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You feel
I
me?
know.
Like, so my thing is like, do I gotta lie and say I'm from Brooklyn?
uh, do you think being more vocal will help you? And
And
I
that's
ain't
what I'm
saying
trying to.
go
Yo,
out
bro,
of
you
your
know what it is, bro?
character,
I'm
but
I'm a
just
humble guy, bro.
how you
This is
doing
like
now.
super out of my character, bro. Like
Right.
I'm a type of dude that I take shit to the chin and I keep it pushing because I know I'm gonna create my opening.
Right.
But I'm kind of getting tired of that, bro. Like
Right.
I feel like
Right.
every time I get like, for example, situations like this fight, like I feel like I'm running, I start sprinting towards my end goal,
Right.
and they end up tripping me or knocking me down some way somehow, and it's like that ain't fair to me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
so now I'm gonna start being a little bit more vocal. Is it because I'm from the Bronx? Is I've never named the last world champion from the Bronx, bro.
And like I said, I looked and I'm like, I'm asking like, what's the last, fighter from the Bronx that signed to a major platform? And they said Ofacio Falcon.
You
I'm
see what
like,
I'm
wow,
saying? It's like, yo, bro, like, but then I
wow,
asked these promoters, I asked these guys, like, yo, I spoke to the guy from Top Rank Matchmakers, I spoke to the Zone, like, yo, what do you guys think about me? I hear nothing but great things. All they tell me is do
right,
this or do that or come fight another guy and we'll possibly sign you. It's like, bro,
right,
like at the end of the day, it's like I'm not stupid. You know what I'm
mm-hmm,
saying? Like I'm saying, like I'm trying to educate these guys. Like I understand the business of boxing. I studied this since I was a
mm-hmm,
kid, bro. I've been around guys that understand
mm-hmm,
boxing. Just because I'm not vocal, don't mean I'm stupid. You know what
right,
I'm saying?
right,
Like, and I feel like they understand that I know this business of boxing, bro. So I'm trying to
mm-hmm,
come to them like, yo, I'm not asking for $1 million, bro.
right,
I'm not asking for $1 million signing bonus. I'm asking you to give me an opportunity, and I need you to promote me. You don't got to give me
right,
no signing bonus. I'm not asking for the easy way out. I need you to be because
right,
the problem is this: people don't understand that when you're signed to a major platform, right?
mm-hmm,
Something there's protection. You've seen it. I've seen it before.
facts,
If I go fight a top ranked fighter right now, or I go fight a zone fighter right now, 9 times out of 10, it ain't fair, bro.
mm-hmm,
And you know that. We both know that,
right,
bro. So I
yeah,
got to go over there and knock this dude the fuck out.
you're right,
Um, to win or win, even if I win decisively, they can, alter it away because we've seen it happen multiple times. And the problem is that the world
absolutely,
will speak about it for a couple of days, maybe a week or two, and then boom, it's gone. You know what I'm
mm-hmm,
saying? Like, and I would be damned if I put myself in that position since I worked for something since I was a kid. And the thing
yeah,
is this: it's not like I'm 2-0, 3-0, where you guys have to invest in me.
yeah,
Bro, I'm
you
fortunate.
invested in
I'm right.
yourself,
I'm right behind contenders, bro. Like, what's up? All I need you is to
yeah,
back me and place me in the right fights. That way, I'm able to get to where I need to get to. What is the problem? I'm
right,
Puerto Rican. You guys don't have. Who was the last besides Xander Zayas, right? Because he's a
mm-hmm,
major thing right now. He's doing his thing, right?
right,
At lower weight classes, the
mm-hmm.
last Puerto Rican world champion that you could think of off the top of your head.
Man, we gonna have to go like back. It's gonna be a while. Like it's not
That's
gonna
what
be
I'm
in the
saying,
bare
bro. So
boxing,
what is
right?
the? There's got to be a hidden agenda, and I need these promoters to speak up and tell us what it is, bro. What
Yeah,
is it?
and for
Because
me,
and then it gets me mad, right? Sorry to
mhm.
cut you off, bro.
No, no,
And then
go.
it gets me
It's your
mad when
turn.
people's
Go.
like, "Yo,
Good.
this guy won't fight that guy, bro." Honestly, I truly believe nobody in boxing is scared, let alone me, bro. I ain't scared of nobody. I've never
Talk
been,
to
I never
him.
have, bro.
I tell this to the
I've been in
chat
the
all
ring
the
with some of
time.
the best fighters in the world, bro.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, Richardson Hitchens.
Talk
You
about
name
it.
all those guys I'm naming are world champions. I've
Right.
been there in front of all those guys, bro. They all
Right.
gave me my props and showed me nothing but love.
Right. Right.
So what I'm saying is the business of boxing. If you want a fight to happen, put the bread up.
Yeah. Yeah.
The problem is that early in my career, I was taking fights for nothing. Like I was like, yeah, I'll take it because they'll tell me they'll sign me after I fight. I won't even get signed. So now that I'm saying no, it's a problem. You'll put the bread up, and
Yeah.
that's all we got to do.
Yeah.
But then you don't want
That's
to
a
put the
dirty
money up. You
game,
want to
man.
lowball me and then go around saying, "Come on, bro, don't do that."
Yeah.
Like, don't do
Yeah.
that, bro. It's
Nah, I
simple as
think.
that. Like, I'm just tired of. And then I posted on. I think there's a new app called Thread. I'm gonna start posting on IG more and Twitter. I just
Mm-hmm.
opened up a Twitter account. Um,
Right.
I want people to understand. Like, don't believe what people tell you, bro. Like,
Mm-hmm.
if it didn't come from me, don't believe it. Cause, bro, I ain't scared of
Right.
nobody. I'm gonna say that, let alone right now, bro. Never
Mm-hmm.
been, never have been,
Mm-hmm.
never. Bro, I would not be in boxing. I was scared, bro. That makes no sense.
Right.
I don't think any boxer in boxing is scared of anything.
I preach that all the time on this
Come
channel,
on,
and
bro.
I
That
hate
makes
when
no
people
sense.
say that. Right, right. You've
So
been doing it your whole life.
come on, bro. If I was scared, I would never did it. I got heart for this, bro. I've
Exactly.
been in there. Like I would have never done what I've done. You know what I'm saying? Like
Exactly.
scared is these fighters fighting guys with amazing records, right? But these
Mm-hmm.
guys can't fight for shit.
Right.
When I was fighting on Top Rank, nobody was saying nothing. Now that I'm just getting these little fights, bro. I fought, for example, 2 fights ago, I fought a guy 18-3. I think his name was like Headley Scott or whatever, right?
Right.
When I fought him, he's a bum.
Yeah.
But when an ex-world champion or guys that fought guys like Navarrete, Sugar
Yeah.
Nunez, you name it for him,
Mm-hmm.
he was praised for it when he stopped him
Yeah.
in the second round. But when I stopped him in one, it was an issue. But I did it quicker than any. And then that same guy went 7 rounds with with Giovanni Cabrera.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
Giovanni Cabrera arguably beat Pitbull.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And
he
you gotta
did.
do your research. You know what I'm saying? Like if they do,
Yeah, he did.
if they know boxing, they do their research. They know what I'm talking about. Like I'm speaking facts. So
Mm-hmm.
styles
Right.
make fights. If I made him look that way, so what, right? But you can't deny, bro. If he fought him and he has more fights than me, why can't I fight him? That makes no sense. Come on,
Right.
bro.
It's I know it got to be confusing because it's like you've been on these platforms, you grace these stages, you handled your business,
Yes, bro.
you invest in yourself, you put in the work in. You not like a startup kit. You get you a well-oiled machine. At this point, you just seem like you just need the little
Bro,
push.
honestly, I'm literally asking for a conversation, bro. Like,
Right,
yo, Top Rank, The Zone, Golden Boy, what are the Queensberry? What other major platforms out there? Yo, just let's have a conversation. Like, I'm not asking
right,
for $1 million. I'm asking to be promoted, which
right,
brings you guys money. I sell
right.
tickets. This last fight in Jersey,
Let's
I'm not
talk
even
about
from
that.
Jersey. I sold like 10,000 something in tickets over here.
Mm-hmm. So now listen to what he's saying, y'all. That he from the Bronx and he took it to Jersey and sold over 10,000 tickets, man. That $10,000 worth of tickets is a lot, man. That's good, man. And you not from there,
You understand?
right? A lot
And
of
it's like,
people that stops a lot of people from being able to get to that next stage. That's why I said,
yes.
and I've observed you, I've watched you. Like I said, you check every box. I don't get it myself. I'm confused as to why somebody ain't extended the olive branch and brought you along. Say, hey man, we looking to do some business because I think they overlooking you. They clearly
It's super
overlooking.
frustrating. And then it comes to the point, it's like, yo, but you gotta, if you work with this guy can get you signed, bro. I understand. Let me make you guys understand something too. Virgil Hunter was once a nobody,
Right?
and then he got Andre Ward. Now they became somebodies, right?
Exactly.
Bomac was once nobodies. Then Crawford and his team made each other somebodies.
Right.
Why can't I work with a coach who isn't an Andre Ward, or isn't a Bomac, or isn't a I don't know, you name another top trainer, and still get the respect because I'm a fighter?
Right. Right.
I don't got. Why do I have to go work with you guys to get signed to a platform? Because you got respect from. Why can't I just build my own respect off of my
Right.
athleticism, my work, my hard work, my and dedication to the sport of boxing?
Right.
I don't
All right.
understand, bro.
Now that makes sense. That make a
I don't
lot of sense.
understand, bro. Like I don't get it. Like this boxing game is full of politics, bro, and that's why people stop boxing because of that
Mm-hmm.
same reason. It don't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I understand why people say 1% make it and get paid that high amount
Yeah.
because you won't allow it.
I appreciate this conversation, bro, because it's really educating the people. I'm all about being a student of this game, and that's you speaking to the part that people overlook. I done seen world champions make posts saying I'm about to hang them up because of lack of promotions, career in a standstill, and they got a title. Can't get it. You can't get they next fight, they next opportunity. And I see
You know what I
somebody,
mean?
man. Somebody said pro box, but that's what he just fought on. He
That's
just
what I
fought
just
on
fought
pro
at,
box.
bro. Like
They didn't. They gave him a BS decision. They gave him a no contest, and he knocked the guy out. And then what? Second
My
round.
fight wasn't recorded. I came, bro. I came in early. They told me I was the second fight. I'm like, what the hell? I was the sixth. Now I'm the fourth. Then I was the second. I come out, bro. Literally had 30 minutes. I wrapped my hands. Within 30 minutes, I wrapped my hands, kind of warmed up and left. It was a
Mm-hmm.
lot of stuff going on. It never happened to me. I've never been treated like that on any platform, bro.
See that?
Everywhere I go,
Change,
every
man.
platform or anywhere I've ever fought, I've been respected of because I'm a young fighter that can fight, bro. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Top
Right.
rank, they don't just match you with anybody, bro. I got check on that Southpaw I just fought. My
Mm-hmm.
first fight on Top Rank. That guy fought Shakur Stevenson in the
Right.
what was it, the qualifiers?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And that guy just finished coming off a win from Arizona, beat a 14-0, and then I fought him and beat him.
And beat him. Right.
The fight
Right.
after that guy from Baltimore, knocking everybody out at the time. I
Right.
fought him over there. I had a car accident a week of. I still fought.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say nothing to nobody. I fought, and what do? I drop him and beat him.
What after a car accident, y'all? I want to let y'all know that because I've been in one too many myself. And the
You know what I'm
last thing
saying?
I'm
Like,
thinking
yo,
about doing.
I literally, I didn't even want to
Right.
say what I did, bro, but because I don't know if I can get in trouble for that shit, but I made the fight happen, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and I still went through with it, and I still fought because I know I had a job to do. I didn't say nothing to nobody. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it's just
Yeah.
facts. I can send you proof. I'll show everybody video proof of my Camaro being crashed, bro.
Yeah.
And I was on
Nah.
the way back from spawn. It's like, bro, I sacrificed a lot for the sport. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I fought on the zone both times, the first time they called me in a week's notice.
Mm-hmm.
I fought. They called me on Monday to fight on Saturday to fight a guy named Pedro Vicente, bro. I wasn't even in shape or nothing. I literally trained 4 days, fought him, beat him. I lost. I went
That's
from, I think it
crazy.
was like at the time it was like 147. I dropped from 47 to 34 because that was where the fight was.
Right.
Um, to fight that dude in 3 days, bro. They still
Right.
deducted money from me that day. I fought him and still beat him because I missed by an ounce. Like, bro, what do you guys expect me to do? You guys call me in
Yeah.
3 days. Like,
Yeah. 3 days.
you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, check it
God
out. You can search it
damn.
up, bro. The guy
You
got
know, the
somebody got
fights
hurt.
on
They
three
pulled out and I
days
ended up
notice.
that 35. I'm telling you, bro.
Three
On the
days
zone.
notice. Wow.
Because I was told that if I took that fight, that those guys will look at me and sign me. They're gonna be there that night, and I heard nothing but great things that night. I boxed the dude without even training.
Wow, man.
You feel me? Like the fight after that, they
Yeah.
gave me another opportunity. They offered me
Right.
a guy that was 3-3 to fly to Costa Rica. A guy in Costa Rica, 3-3, he'd been stopped one time, and there was another dude that was 10-2 or 10 and
Mhm.
4, something like that. But he had like 9 knockouts. Which guy would you guys respect more to get me signed? The 10-4. All right, let me take that 10-4. I took the
Mhm.
10-4. I flew out there. That was during COVID. I had COVID that day, and they still let me fight. They said if I didn't fight, that since it's
Mhm.
over there, they'll give me a loss because it's in a foreign country.
Right. That's
So I ended up
terrible.
fighting and still beating that dude. And I
Wow.
didn't say a word. I just balled it up. The world's like, oh, split decision, whatever. It don't matter, bro. I'm in a foreign country. They was gonna try to rob me regardless. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody from the U.S. lost. Check the card on BoxRec, except for me
Right.
and one other guy from Mexico.
That shit is terrible, man.
So
I'm surprised.
I've been going against the grain my entire career, bro.
Right.
Like
I'm surprised to
right
hear
now,
this
I'm just
from
trying to
nobody.
continue moving and stay active because I was inactive a lot because I'm waiting for the biggest opportunity. So now I'm realizing maybe if I stay active more, these guys will respect me more. Now I'm getting active and now it's still an issue. So my question is, what do you guys want me to do, bro?
You,
Like I don't know.
yeah.
Like, and now
Yeah.
when I'm active, I get fucked like this.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the part that knocked the wind out you. But I know, you know
Yeah, bro.
what? I think this, and I mean this wholeheartedly. I don't speak it if I don't mean it. I think this just gonna be part of your story, bro. It's
Nah,
gonna be part
absolutely,
of your
bro.
story, and it's gonna make it that much better. There's no way you continue to do exactly what you're doing. Your mindset is, I ain't quitting. I've been doing this shit forever. I ain't giving up. And I think you, sooner or later, you gonna break through. So I wanted to ask you a question. Like, I know you said you just want a conversation. Is it anywhere that you got your eye on, or you want the
Honestly, me
opportunity?
personally, like the zone top rank, I love both of them. Like when I fought on top rank, I love the love they gave me. I love how they advertised me being Puerto Rican. They show me nothing but love over there. Same thing for the zone, bro. Like I wouldn't just say like anywhere. Like, bro, I just need an opportunity. I want to stay on television. I feel like I belong in big crowds. I belong on big platforms on national television. That's where I perform at my best.
Hmm.
Why am I wasting my talent on small
Right.
cards?
He was a standout amateur.
Come on, bro.
Standout amateur.
When I fought on Puerto Rican Day weekend. If you check ESPN, if everybody's watching on ESPN, or if you was there live, I had the front from the front to the back standing up.
Right. And I just like I heard what you was able to do again, not even being in your hometown. You not from Jersey, but you was able to bring a crowd with you.
Bro, it was like I sold like I don't know what things 10,000, 5,000 tickets, bro. Like and I
That
wasn't even
that was
trying, bro. To be honest, like I didn't care.
Keith Cologne, and Emmanuel Chance was the main reason I wanted to watch the card. I kept seeing
You
posters.
understand what I'm saying? Like, bro,
What
I'm
you
bringing
wanted?
eyes.
I know they sold tickets because of you. I know they did.
You
I
feel me?
know. I
Like,
kept
and
saying,
I'm
I'm
like, yo,
like,
I'm
yeah,
not
all
even
right,
from Jersey, dude. Like, I'm just
right,
known because of where I fought and I've fought. You know what I'm saying?
right,
And I don't mind people having their own opinion. You feel me? Like, you can voice whatever you want. Like,
right.
if another coach or trainer or whatever the case maybe feels like, oh, Foster's not doing, then so what, bro? I don't care, bro. Like, why don't you?
I've never heard a
I've never
negative.
heard it either, but
Me neither.
behind the scenes, you never know. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right,
people speak amongst each
right.
other and they won't say nothing in light because they don't got
Man,
balls,
people
bro.
need to hear this shit. You've been on all these platforms, and it's for a reason. And you performed on all of them. You didn't
And like, you feel me? Like, come
underperform.
on, bro. What these young fighters are doing right now that you guys giving them credit for, I've done already.
Right,
So what are we waiting for? Like
right,
even Jake Paul MVP, like I've been trying to contact them and figure out my route there, bro. Like you love Puerto Rican fighters, bro. You
right,
just signed an
right.
ESPN deal and you guys are fighting at MSG. You guys want us to make money, bro? What's up? Put me on. What are
Yeah,
we
right.
doing? Like, bro,
Yeah,
what do we do?
right,
Like, bro, I don't
right.
understand. What do you promoters do? You guys just want to promote fights? Or you guys want to make money? Because back then it was all
Man,
about money. Now I don't know
you
what you guys want to do.
you got me really feeling like just really wanting to really figure out how could fighters avoid this, what needs to be done, what's the next step, because again, I'm not just saying this. You check the boxes, you selling the tickets,
Bro,
you
like,
can make money, you
and then
show
I
that you
love
got a crowd.
and then I have received opportunities with Zuffa, right? Zuffa
Oh
has offered
really?
me opportunities. The problem is that
Okay.
I either got to make 126 or 135 when I want to campaign at 130.
At 130, right,
You understand what I'm saying? It's like
right,
I cannot make 26. I'm gonna die, bro. Even
right,
Shakur told me. Shakur was like, "Yo, don't be delusional." He gave me advice when I was there because I told him I was thinking about doing 26 because that's the only opportunity I'm receiving. He's
right,
like, "Don't be delusional and damage your body
right.
trying to make something
Hmm.
like that happen and then lose because of that." And now you know
Right.
what? I took his advice, bro, because as a guy who's been at the top of the game already,
Mm-hmm. That's my guy.
so I'll be dumb if I don't listen to him. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like,
right, right.
and So that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't do 26. 35 seems more realistic, but I'm still at 30 right now. Like, why would I be forced to move up to 35 right now
before you ready to do it.
before I'm ready to do it? You know what I'm saying? I haven't
Exactly.
done nothing at 30, bro.
Right.
And
Right.
then the guy that I beat with top rank gave me, I forgot to mention, he won a belt in Arizona right
Right.
before I fought him. It was like some USA belt in Arizona. That was
Mm-hmm.
another thing. I was supposed to fight for a belt this fight that got taken off the line because apparently the commission didn't approve it. An 8-round fight when they always approve 8-round fights, bro.
Wow.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, come
Yeah.
on, bro. Like that don't make sense. Like, there's a lot of shit going on right now, bro, that I'm just not okay with.
Yeah.
And that's what I wanted to come up on here. Maybe
Nah.
somebody listens to your platform, or
Yeah.
hopefully I get more interviews going down the line, and I could just keep
Man.
on putting myself out there, letting everybody know, like, listen, this is not fair. When was the only two questions I want to leave here is when was the last world champion from the Bronx? Who was it?
Right.
And why isn't promoters signing guys from the Bronx? Why? If there's a
Yeah.
reason, can you just say it so I can just separate myself from that said topic? Because you cannot compare me to any other fighter from
Right.
right now at this time, bro. I'm not like a regular typical Puerto Rican fighter. I can do it all. I'm not just a
Right.
left hook flat-footed
Right.
fighter, that narrative that you guys like to paint, bro. That's not me.
Right. And this is all facts. If y'all not
Not me,
following
bro.
them, make sure y'all go follow Ofacio Falcon.
I truly
Hey,
believe
look,
I'm one of the best, and that's so underrated, bro. That I feel like it's
you
like
are.
everybody talks about my
You
footwork,
are.
my speed, my power, my whatever, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like my defense is super underrated, bro. Like I
Right.
feel like if anything, I'm probably one of the best defensive Puerto Rican fighters that has been. I just haven't had the
You
chance
didn't
to.
even get hit in your last fight, bro.
That's what I'm trying to show, bro. Like, but those
You
are
know what
like
I'm
honestly
saying?
me knowing, bro. I know those guys are little to where I'm supposed to be. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like I get it. Like so, I
Right.
wouldn't even use those guys as an example.
Mm-hmm.
But I just know what it is. Like I am one of the best defensive fighters, Puerto Rican fighters of our time right now, bro. I know I am, bro. I just
Mm-hmm.
need an opportunity. I need these promoters to open their eyes and know what they want to do. That way, I'm able to. Because what do you guys want me to do?
Right.
Just give me a task, bro. Like what are we doing?
Right.
Give me a mission. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. Like he give you just
That's it.
that opportunity. That's
That's
all
it,
you
bro.
need. That's
That's
it.
it, bro.
I mean, you got them and you made the most of them. So it's kind of frustrating that it's like not a follow up because you definitely should be wherever you feel like you comfortable at, wherever, whatever platform you see. You mentioned the zone. You said the zone top rank. Couple
Yeah.
of the platforms that you like. I've heard good things. I've seen top rank sign a bunch of young talent too. So that's a bit of a mystery as well. You get what I'm
That's all
saying?
good.
I don't see anything that you could do differently other than what you're doing right now. Not going
Yeah.
out of your character, but being vocal,
Yeah.
and telling what your worth is by you highlighting. Look, I've been on y'all platforms. If
You
I had
guys
no worth,
seen
I wouldn't have
like
been there. You get what I'm saying?
in
So
every platform, I either got a UD win or a stoppage every time. Bro,
right,
and if not, if you look on top rank, that Southpaw dude, I hurt him in the first, and I think it's the second round. The next fight on
right,
top rank, I dropped that dude. The first
right,
fight on the zone with that when I came in a week notice, I dropped him and they didn't even count it as a drop. You guys can go back and watch that fight. It's on YouTube, bro. Like I've been on these platforms. Y'all know what it is already, bro.
right, right.
I know what it is, bro. I gotta go in the gym right now, but that's why I want to do this interview early. I
Man,
appreciate
it's
you,
all
bro. Like
good, bro. Look, this is one of the home bases for you. Whenever you got a message or something that you want to get out, I'm here, man.
appreciate
You
you, bro.
just
Please, if you could
contact
click
me and
one
we'll
of
do it.
something like this, put it on social media. I'm sharing that. Let's go. Let's go. Try to
Yeah,
make
I'm
this
gonna
go viral,
post
bro. I
this
need
on
to
the
know what
social
I'm saying,
medias
bro.
too. I'm gonna
Thank you,
repost
bro.
this interview for sure.
You the man, bro.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you, man. Look, go kill it in the gym. Keep working, bro. You got the right
Appreciate you, brother,
attitude.
man.
You got every tool that you need to have to get to that next level. I truly believe it's a matter of time because you're resilient as hell and you ain't gonna quit. So they're
No,
going
absolutely not.
sooner or later, it's gonna happen for you. I truly believe that.
God willing, brother. And I appreciate you for the opportunity, bro. Thank you.
Definitely, bro.
You already know. Later.
Peace.
Peace.
Shout out to everybody in the building. Hit the like button. That was my guy, Ofacio Falcon. Joining the channel, man. He had a fight in his most recent fight. The Pro Box card. We called it live. Remember, I thought I was gonna see him on the card. We didn't get to see him. It was kind of silly because they put lesser talented guys after him, which doesn't make sense. And he was a guy that was selling tickets for the event. Y'all was using his poster, and I kept coming across his poster, repost, seeing a poster. I'm like, I know y'all use his face and likeness to help sell the card. You get what I'm saying? It's like, damn, the business of boxing be on bullshit. Like, man, y'all get some strange people opportunities. You talking about a guy that's very articulate, Puerto Rico, he from the Bronx, man. Get that man an opportunity, man. He been on these different platforms, Golden Boy, Top Rank, The Zone. Shout out to him, man. I'm rooting for him for sure, man. I want to see him get his opportunity because I know he deserves it, man. He definitely deserves it. Let me see something real quick. I did have a video. I did have a video, y'all, of his fight. I want to see if I think it's in my phone. I wanted to show. Shout out to TD Sports Talk too, man. Let me say what's up to the fam in the building. Yeah, I popped on a little early because he had to, we called it audible. He had to go in the gym. And look, the man just ran 6 miles, bro. Man, the man ran 6 miles and came to do an interview with me and about to go back in the gym. Come on, man. Get that man his just due. Come on, top rank the zone. Come on, man. And he a clean fighter at that. Clean fighter, talented, man. If y'all ain't watching, if y'all not familiar, please go get hit to Ofacio, man. He approachable. He approachable, articulately, he can speak very well. He can fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he missing no tools. Got a personality, he is marketable. It's like, man, boxing pissed me off. Y'all get some of the weirdest people opportunities, man. And then a guy like that gotta and then you know what the most frustrating part, like the fight. Like, bro, he got a clean knockout. Dude start grabbing for his hip or something, trying to find a way out. Like, bro, what you want? Like, you trying to that soft, man. You need the AB cut that soft ass shit, man. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to my dog, I serve 88. How you been, homie? Zay, what it do, homie? Big Drop Dre, my homies in the building. Mike Kirkland, my brother. Jordan, what's good with the Yop Sticks? Is in the building. What's good, homie? Marcus, mine, George. Yeah, he was on Pro Box too, man. Howard was good, homie. Damon in the building, my guy. Teach was good. Guy got KO and then went to a no contest. Yeah, I'm gonna try to play the video for y'all so y'all can see how it happened. And shout out to TD, man. Appreciate you as always, my guy. Man, yeah, man. Shout out to Ofacio, man. Y'all go tap in to Thomas, man. My guy TD, man. If y'all already not. OP, what's good, family? How you feeling, bro? Click, but maybe it works. Gotta call these people out. Yeah, he was saying like he's a super humble. Shout out to the Clean Lease. I appreciate you. Yeah, this business is crazy. Mag 7. I serve 88, my dog. Favorite G's. What's good, man? Yeah, we gonna get there, man. We gonna get there, man. Slowly but surely. Yeah, they changed it to a no contest. And shout out to Big Drop Dre, man. He said, speaking of Pro Box tonight, okay. Shout out to Pro Box, man. But yeah, he was on Pro Box. That's why I'm surprised. I'm like, hold on. And he was like, he ain't never get treated like that on no other platform. I just thought that was wild, man. Like, come on, man. The man sold tickets, the least you could do. And he did his job, a 14-week training camp. Come on, you be hearing dudes doing 8-week camps and shit, right? And he said 14. 14-week camp. Give that man his opportunity, bro. Give the man his opportunity to give him his win that he earned is what I'm saying. That's all. I know it's gonna be another time I get to talk to him though, because I did have a couple of things I could have asked though in regards to like relationship wise, like, because damn, Eddie Hearn, like, come on, Eddie, you know what I'm saying? I don't know who making the moves over there at Bob with Bob and them, but come on, bro, somebody gotta give him his opportunity. You dig? Hold on, I think this is it right here, y'all. This is the video, man. I believe this was the fight. I'm gonna show y'all what it was so y'all can see. It was quick. And shout out to TD Sports Talk for the video too. I took the videos you sent in the Dropbox, bro. I put them both together, edited them, put them together, and just y'all get to see it right here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get to see the trailer. Y'all all get you just get to see, what the talent is like, bro. Like, you could see it yourself. You could see that the man got defense, like he said, he wasn't getting hit. You get what I'm saying? And the shots was clean. You're gonna see dude just look for a way out of there. The referee fumbled. Like, that's just all pissing me off. Like, you counted and waved the fight off. And then I had the nerve to talk about a no contest. No contest where? Sound like a clean knockout. My bad, y'all. Y'all know I get fired up because I love seeing people get what they work for. That's why I love supporting the sport the way I do. I swear I hope that dude get his opportunity. and get everything that he want, make as much money as he looking to, be a world champion and all that. Because again, it's different if a guy is subpar or mediocre. It's not that. You're gonna see the talent gonna be on display. You're gonna see it in the video. BJ, what's good, homie? The experience he had boxing is dirty. It's crazy, but it's like when you check all of those boxes, it do kind of leave you scratching your head, right? And when you paying for opponents because you coming through the ranks trying to climb up and you keep winning, and then they have you on platforms, you win, and then they tell you they're gonna sign you, and then he don't hear now. I'm like, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's too much talent with the kid. But let me play this for y'all. So y'all can see it. This shit clear as hell, TD. It was clear. Crystal clear, bro. Buddy ass think it's a game, putting that heat on his ass. You got right hand. They ain't want no more after that right there. Right here. You about to knock him down? Just a knockdown. And see the little distance and range control when dude comes stepping in with that awkward ass movement, how he step back and don't smother his work. You can see the talent.
Toma.
Clean punches. Not a lot of fat on his joints, just straight down the pipe. His ass ain't, look at him. He drunk, you know what I'm saying? His ass ain't want to fight. His ass ain't want to fight. Yo, man, look, man, look. That's why a trained eye is necessary. You can see right here that this dude don't want to fight. Ain't no way I'm giving a no contest to somebody that ain't want to fight. Hell no. Hell no. You don't even want to fight. You don't even want to be in there. You don't even want to be in there, Charlie. Hey, you see how he got drunk for a second? Bro, what the hell going on, man? Shout out to my brother Mike Kirkland. I appreciate the support as always for supporting a sport and the young warriors, man. I appreciate you, Mike. Much love to my guy, man. Yeah, dude was playing around, man. Nice distance and range control. You see he been in the ring with some of the best. You know why they call him sniper. Dude don't want to fight, man. Dude don't want to fight. Yeah, that's right. Look, that should have been a knockdown. Cause we on this shit. Nah, that should have been a knockdown. The ropes held him up. He punched him in the body. He lost his balance, bro. The referee just standing there looking, bro, taking pictures. Dude don't want to fight. I love the stab to the body, man. That's clean as hell. Clean. Ofacio way across the ring. He said, "The hell with that neutral thing." Look, putting hands on his ass. Look. Look at that real quick. He punching his ass. Yo, Ofacio was punching dude into every rope, yo, corner to corner. That's how you know he don't want to fight. He getting punched corner to corner. Right there. I was trying to get y'all to see that little where he put his arm at, man. Cause I was watching this over here when TD was playing it, and dude, you could see dude, he took a clean shot and he started reaching for his hip. Like, get your ass out of here trying to find a way out. I don't respect it. You shouldn't have gotten in there. Right there. You seen it right before you seen the arm up, start grabbing at the hip. You know this was a clean shot. You hear a dude counting up to 4. Look. Knockout. Look. Dude waved it off like it was a knockout. What the hell is going on? He ain't get up. Waved it off. Two things happened there. He started counting, and then he ended up waving it off. If that's not a knockout, I don't know what it is. Dude ain't get up because he didn't want to be there. Yeah, I heard the dude 1, 2, 3, 4. You can hear him counting. So, and then you wave it off. The fight over at that point. Bro ain't want to be in there no more. If he got hit with a low blow, then you were supposed to give him 5 minutes, if I'm not mistaken, right? Don't you give him 5 minutes or something to recover? Where was that at? That wasn't an option. This dude found a way out because he couldn't do shit with who he was in front of, and y'all allowed it, man. That's nasty work, and I'm surprised to see that it came from Pro Box. Like, come on, man. How y'all gonna treat one of the future world champions like that, man? You know what I mean? A 14-week training camp, and y'all did this to him. Nasty work, bro. Nasty work from them guys, man. They screwed that up big time, man. That was a big time fumble. Ref never signaled for a low blow. Never, bro. And or even told him that he'll give him the time that he needed, right? If he did right, the 5 minutes, like, yeah, all right, he punched you in your stomach, but we're gonna give you 5 minutes anyway. He would have stopped you anyway. He was gonna stop you anyway. He was putting hands on you. You couldn't hit him clean at all. You get what I'm saying? He was getting beat up. And I just like to see people get what they work for, right? He should be 15-0 right now, 9 knockouts. But again, shout out to my guy TD Sports Talk, Ofacio. I got the chance to meet him. He's approachable, solid dude, man. He got real talent, man. Real talent and skills, man. I hope he stayed. He just keep working. I don't even think I got a hope because, like I said, what he just say 6 miles before he came and did the interview, then he going to get right back in the gym. Shout out to Ofacio, man. This gonna be part of your story, bro. They're not gonna be able to keep you down forever. I don't think so. And I think the fact that you fought on multiple different platforms, it speaks volumes, man. It shows your value, right? And you just need somebody to go to a little bit further, right? That extra little push and go sign him, man. Like he said, the zone. Eddie Hearn, man, what's going on, man? Top rank, man. Somebody get Bob on the line for real, man. That man he deserve it though. Low blow, you don't start counting. Right, exactly. Lisa is on it. She is on it. It says low blow, you don't start counting. Exactly, Queen. You get me? Come on, they fumbled. That was a big time fumble. The ref, you just took 14 weeks of that man. Money, take his soul, like all that, man. And he didn't get his win. And then y'all talking about y'all not going to overturn it because the fight wasn't recorded. But y'all had his coaches mic'd up. When you see somebody on the sideline in any other sport, when you see it in football, right? They be mic'd up. Those be the people that they put the camera on, right? They're being recorded because what's the sense of micing them up if you're not going to record? Something don't make sense. So the fact that they didn't even allow him, look how clear cut this video is. This video is pretty clear. You could clearly see, oh, yo, he beating this dude up. Dude didn't want to fight. He got punched in the stomach and went and grabbed his hip. He didn't even punch him there. You get what I'm saying? Look where he started grabbing at. Like, bro, it's bad acting, man. Bad acting, dude. Shouldn't have got your ass in the ring if you were going to do that, man. Yeah, don't think Pro Box roll. You know what? I ain't gonna lie, Mike. I'm surprised to see it happen like that too, though. I am, because we Pro Box been pretty clean, and I know him and Keith didn't they didn't exactly like, let their opponents live up to the Pro Box model, like when the fights be competitive. Because him and Keith beat the hell out their opponents. Keith stopped his dude in 1 round, and Ofacio stopped his in 2, bro. Them dudes couldn't do nothing with them, man. Shout out to him. Like I said, just stay grinding, bro. It's going to be part of your story. You're going to have a hell of a story to tell how they try to overlook you. False promises while you constantly fulfilling your end of the bargain. At some point, you break through, man. I've seen considerably lesser talented guys get signed, and get opportunities. And you've seen journeymen continuously get opportunities. So he just needs somebody to, shed an extra light on him, man. Take a longer than a second to look at what he got to offer. And like I said, man, it's not like the talent and skills not there. You know what I mean? The discipline, the work ethic. You get what I'm saying? Marketability is there, and his ability to sell tickets. The fact that he was able to sell so many tickets in Jersey, and he from the Bronx, it speaks volumes. Especially seeing as that how Bronx fighters been getting done as opposed to the Brooklyn fighters. You know what I'm saying? Or even the Jersey fighters. So come on, Jersey, we got to do better. That was a New Jersey ref. I think he refed under 200 bouts. You know what I'm saying? There was no way he should have made that kind of mistake. You get what I'm saying? But credit to young Ofacio. I know he gonna stay grounded, man. He gonna keep pushing. You know what I mean? I think it's light at the end of the tunnel because of all the boxes that he actually do check. It just take the right situation, I think, and the right person to catch on, and I think the rest to be history for him. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my guy. But let's keep rolling on this good Friday, man. We got some stuff that we gonna get to. I did want to pit stop early in the live and cover my boy interview that he just did with Richardson Hitchens, man. And he got to the hot topics. You know, Richardson Hitchens is one of the more talked about guys, for better or for worse, right? You know, everybody got something to say about Hitchens, and not too many people. No interview is going to be quite like this one. I think he was able to ask the right questions, but at the same time allowing the person that he's interviewing to answer honestly without trying to grill him. that's the problem with boxing, media and shit like that. Y'all be looking too hard for a viral clip or something crazy to say to try to trip a fighter up, have him looking crazy. And my guy behind the hands TV, you know what I mean, with Bringing the Heat Productions, man, he did his thing with this one, man. He asked the right questions, and I think, look, this is another reason I was gonna cover this anyway, because this is my dog, man. You know what I'm saying? Behind the hands, but I already know his style, and I know he asked the right questions. And I think more people, if once they see this, it's either you're the kind of person that form your opinion based on what you feel like you're seeing, or you allow a person to speak their truth and you assess what they saying their truth is. And that's what Hitchens was able to do in this one. But let's get to it, man. I ain't gonna keep y'all holding. Let me not over talk it, because I could talk. Let's get to this. It's not super long. It's 23 minutes, so we're gonna get through this.
What's good? It's your boy, the man behind the hands, Mo City Minutes, and we bringing the heat to the ring from the streets. You know how we get down. And today, we chopping it up with probably one of the most talked about fighters in professional boxing right now. I don't even like saying former. He's the last man with the 140 IBF belt, period. You ain't take it from him, so you can't say he took it. You know what I'm talking about? We here with my boy Richardson Hitchens, man. What's up, bro? How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good. I'm feeling good, man.
That's good, man. Hey, man, you out here in this H-Town. How you like it out here, bro?
I love the H-Town. I did all my previous camps before.
Yeah, behind the hands
I got to the world title. Was out here. I did like a few camps out here. They have a lot of great southpaws in this gym.
You got that type of connection with Shakur? Is that what brings you out here?
Yeah, me and Shakur, I always trained with Shakur like as a kid, so I'm
okay. So it creates a bridge for you to slide out here.
Yeah. So like me just noticing Shakur moved to Houston, Lil Zay and all them guys being in the gym. And I was getting ready for a lot of southpaws, so I'll come out here and train with them.
I read somewhere that you got your first crack at a national title with Wally Moses. Is that true?
Yeah. When I was younger, the New York team, the tournament I was trying to go to, they wasn't going. So Jersey was right across the water. So I told Wally, can I go to the tournament, to the nationals with them? And Wally was like, yeah, like, sleep at the gym. And Shakur was like, I'll stay at the gym with you. Because I had to get to the airport the next morning.
Stayed there?
Yeah, to get to the airport to go to the nationals.
Crazy.
So the night before, Wally was like, you could stay at the gym. And
I'm telling you, the sacrifices these fighters be making behind the hands TV. My dog was good with it, bro.
Leave to the airport the next morning, because I lived in New York, but they was leaving from New Jersey. So nobody was able to drop me off at like 6 a.m. in the airport. So I was like, I'm gonna just stay in the gym. Shakur's in the gym with me, and we came locked in ever since.
Back then, did you see yourself where you at today?
Honestly, at that time, no, I didn't. I didn't know where it was gonna take me at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was a moment where it became real? Like you like, damn, I can make this happen.
When I went to Olympics in 2016. Yeah, that was the moment. I was like, I could make this into a profession.
So that achievement of knocking down the amateur wall to getting into the Olympic status, that told you is real.
Yeah, because I was like every fighter's dream. Every fighter wanted to like go overseas and compete against all the other guys out of the country. When I made it to Olympics, I was like one of the last seeds, one of the last guys to make it into Olympics, because that wasn't really my dream. So the lady, it was a lady that goes by the name of Julie Goldsticker. She was working with USA Boxing, and she kept telling Berto, like, this kid could make it to Olympics for Haiti. Pay for him to like try to at least compete and earn his spot in Olympics. And I had went to like Azerbaijan, and I boxed like so many different countries. It was my first time boxing international. I'm like, damn, I'm on a high level of boxing, and I made it to Olympics, and that kind of let me know like my talent don't only go as far as nationally, it goes as far as internationally. Like I'm skillfully just all around the world.
Let me ask you.
And that's that pedigree that I be speaking of, y'all. When I be always talking about these dudes' pedigree, it's them building blocks, man. Them first stepping stones, you building the foundation of being a fighter, man, and really showing what your level is. And I feel like those guys that stay committed and able to display their skills at a high level as amateurs, they transition as pros be pretty smooth too. You just got to stay committed to it. You know what I'm saying?
Ask you something, since you said that. How important in the professional
Hold that
world
thought, Mag
is
7. I'll
where
get to it.
someone came from in
This
the
ain't too
amateurs?
long, so
Because I hear
we gonna
people
get
try
to
to
that.
like
I'll get
down
to
to,
that.
oh man, that was the amateurs, or that was then. How important is that pedigree to have as a pro?
I feel like it is important, but I don't feel like it's all the way vital in the professional rings. But it's like it is a key standpoint to expand your skill set and expand your horizons to another level because you seeing different styles. You don't have time to study tape. You gotta adjust to sometimes the guy
We gonna
that
get
walks in
to
the
it.
ring because you don't know these guys' names. And they be having weird names. You don't know who you might fight the next day. So once the guy just step up in the ring and they're in the red or blue corner, you just gotta fight from there. And that kind of develops your skills. But I feel like also in the pros is also a mental thing. You gotta know how to deal with the anticipation of the event. You gotta know how to deal with the mental part. You really gotta be a real fighter because different things go on within the professional ranks that mentally you gotta be there for. And ultimately, it's all about having defense. A lot of fighters, in the amateurs point system, guy you can point a guy out, use your legs, tie up, but in the course of 12 rounds, you might not be able to do that for 12 rounds. You might have to sit there in the pocket and do different things and have to get dirty with a guy. So. All of it play a key, but it is important though.
What's been the hardest thing about getting to where you at today?
Staying at it. It's like a obsession like I have with boxing. Like if people will come to the gym and see me box or see how slick I am or how great my defense is, my jab is, my speed, this that, and they think it just comes people ask me how long you been doing it for. It's like a day in and day out thing. A day in and day out thing. It's not just something that I've been doing it for 10 years. I've been doing it for 10 years, obsessed with it for 10 years. Like boxing is my life. I go
How
home.
old were you when you started?
I was 13. 12, 13, yeah.
Yeah, so you just been consumed with it.
Yeah, because I feel like I was kind of a late starter. A lot of these guys started at 7, 5 years old. So I kind of had to like.
You right.
You achieve something that everybody chase. You were a world champion. Give me the real answer. I don't want the popcorn answer. Oh yeah, it's amazing. How you really felt when you touched it for the first time?
I feel like I made it. I was the pinnacle. I made it to the championship level, and that's like, I don't know, like getting to that next pinnacle in boxing. I feel like every fighter dream of that. My dream, I always woke up, and every time I would go out to fight for a fight or fight my first TV fight my first undefeated fighter, fight my first big puncher in the pro, I always think like, what is it gonna be like when I fight for my title? Like, what's the title fight gonna be like? What's the feeling like? And once I stepped in the ring, my skills took over.
It felt different to go back to where you were from, being the man.
Yeah, way different. Your star status go up completely, but in boxing,
You feel it?
Yeah, you are the guy,
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, as fast as you get it, it's as fast as you come down.
Okay, so you're not the champion.
Right.
Is it because of the move?
Right,
or,
Mac.
I
That's
mean,
a
are
fact.
you moving to another division? Or?
Yeah. Right now,
They both special. They just do it different.
I'm moving up to 140. 147.
Okay.
140. I've been fighting 141 since the amateurs, since my first Golden Gloves.
So you've been there since the start.
16, yeah. I've been fighting like my whole life. Wally met me as a kid. I was fighting at like 138.
So you've been at 140 this whole time?
Yeah, this whole time for all these years since
Did y'all catch it? So I just want to know something because this my guy right here. He do a great job. Did y'all catch it? What he said he fought at 138. So this man been fighting at pretty much 140 his entire life. And then when he say something about the IBF rehydration clause, I don't want to hear no shit about how he's scared of somebody or none of that. That's hard to do, bro. Since you was a damn teenager, a kid, bro. You've been weighing the same weight. I know that shit was killing you, bro. He probably gonna look better, feel better at 147. Hell with that damn IBF title. Let them play with that, man. Your body need to breathe, bro. Ain't no way you can see the best version of Hitchens without letting his body breathe and going up. But I just wanted to point that out because people was like, man, he complained about fighting Matias under the IBF, man. The dude that been fighting at the same weight since he been fighting is crazy. The entire time, man. And we talking about 140. We talking about a grown man. 140 pounds. That shit is hard, bro. Healthy grown man.
That was my first national tournament I won was at 138.
How do you balance the scrutiny of hearing people hating and tripping,
Yeah.
saying that
Yeah, you
you
scared.
avoiding stuff and this and that. But you just told me you've been at this weight for this long. Because
Right.
the way somebody would try to pose it, oh man, he ran from this guy,
Right.
he ran from that guy, or let's just say case in point the Duarte stuff.
Yeah.
How do you navigate around that when you know?
Actually,
just told me?
you the first person I even did an interview with since I did an interview with The Ring, but
You ain't with a real one, so we good.
yeah, you the first person I did an interview with to even speak on a topic.
Real
you know what I'm
talk.
saying? But
See?
obviously
First time.
I'm getting ready to fight soon, so these are questions that's going to be coming at me
They gonna show up.
all building up towards a fight. But a lot of people don't know about professional boxing, and a lot of people don't know that the belt that I held was the IBF World Championship.
Talk about it.
It's not. It restricts me from basically rehydrating or getting back to my full self. Like, yeah, let's say even if I made 140 and I'm feeling like shit and I'm feeling sick, my body's throwing me off. I can't even do certain things to get my body back healthy. And that was the situation my last fight. I've been making 140 for so long, and bro, like even when I fought Gustavo Lemos, I done had if you could go behind the scenes, I done had arguments with my manager, my coaches back in 2024 when I was trying to compete for the title, saying I'm not gonna go out there tonight and fight because I feel weak, making 140 and doing the IBF rehydration clause. But at that time, my manager kind of put in my head like, you're not you don't have no leverage, you don't have no value yet. You gotta fight this fight tonight, even if you drain. I got over that hump. I won the world title. I performed at the best of my abilities. But people gotta understand, all my other fights, when I fought George Kambosos, when I fought Liam Parrow, I fought in a different time zone. I had to probably get to the arena at like 8:30. So I had more time to get back to my full self.
See, a lot of people don't talk about that, where the
Talk about
timing of the weigh-in and the being able to recuperate all the way, that comes into
Exactly.
play is what you're saying.
So even making 140 prior to Duarte, I knew my days was numbered, and it sucks. I got the belt late when I'm kind of like, damn, my body's like basically like how long you gonna be at 144, you know? And it's like it takes a lot for me to get down and wait to get down to that 140, and my body just was thrown off. I was sick. I didn't feel good, and I wanted to go out there to fight, and I kept trying to get myself pregnant with saying, okay, I'm gonna go. Let's see. Okay, it's Friday. I weighed in. Let's see how I'm gonna feel tomorrow at 8 a.m. Let me see how I'm gonna feel tomorrow at 11 a.m. And I still felt my body don't feel comfortable anywhere this low. My body feels extremely weak. I feel sick, and it was the toughest decision to do because obviously it was a great opportunity for me. And you got this guy that's obviously he did everything he needs to do as a professional. Yeah. He wants to compete, but before the fight, nobody was saying Hitchens and Duarte is gonna be a great fight. It's gonna be a banger. Or if I would have beat him easy, I don't feel like my name would have been any much more.
You don't
bigger.
feel like it would have gave you any type of push.
I agree. I think all of this shit started being pushed, like far as Duarte being some type of monster. Once they realized he pulled out the fight that late, then all the narrative started.
I would have never walked in the gym and was like, that's the guy that beat Duarte. So it was like, I feel like people just took that narrative and I pulled out like, oh, he's scared. That Mexican was going to kill him. That Mexican was going to beat him. And nobody was hyping the fight up. The fight wasn't talked about.
Yeah.
I didn't see nobody really intrigued with the matchup.
Until you weren't going to do it.
But with me, this is the things they always done. I was supposed to fight Virgil Ortiz on Shakur undercard January 31st.
Okay.
I signed something that was, I guess, as a contract. It was a term sheet. It had my purse, it had the opponent, and it had the date. It didn't have everything that different pages like a contract was, but it was a paper to let me and my manager and my team know he's gonna be fighting January 31st.
Real talk.
Me and Jermaine Ortiz was under the same. We both thought we was gonna fight.
Yeah.
They switched it up. They switched it for Keyshawn, but before they switched it to Keyshawn, I guess they told Ortiz and the people Hitchens is out.
Were you even aware that Keyshawn was in the equation?
No, I wasn't aware of none of that.
You wasn't like, hey, bro, they talking about letting me do it.
No, I wasn't about none. I didn't know. No, I thought I was fighting January 31st. The minute people people get on the internet, oh, he's ducking Ortiz. He's scared of Ortiz. He's da-da-da. I'm like, what?
You just trying to do business, and that's talking about you ducking.
Yeah, you ducking. This happened with Duarte. Obviously, the fans you made the weight. You did this.
Yeah.
You scared, but you gotta realize our sacrifice. I damn near did 2 camps because I told you I was supposed to fight January 31st. Yep. They pushed it back to February. Right, so I'm investing in a long camp. Mm-hmm. I'm investing I'm losing out on a 7-figure payday. I'm making weight. I'm draining myself all the way to the day of the fight to just be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do all this, give up the belt,
Right.
To be scared of this man. I would have never signed the contract the minute I seen his name.
That's
Didn't I tell y'all that? Didn't I tell y'all that? People be like, you scared. Bro, he signed the damn contract to fight. Don't give me this scared business. Like, bro, scared. 7-figure payday, what's more scary? Not getting paid or going through a fight, and that's what you chose to do for a living. Get what I'm saying? Yeah, 7-figure payday, and that's after going through a whole entire training camp, killing yourself, draining yourself, making a weight. You get what I'm saying? Ain't no way you're going to just be scared, but I think him just being the champion, he really wanted to defend his belt. I think he tried everything in his power that just didn't work out for him. And it's unfortunate that, he didn't pull out sooner. Maybe people wouldn't have as much scrutiny, but the timing couldn't have been worse. But, I mean, look, I'll just give him credit for trying, man. I just refuse to believe that Duarte is some boogeyman that he had to be scared of. Yeah, he tough, strong, and all that shit, but I just don't think he was the guy to beat Hitchens. That's just me. Think it would have been a good fight, though.
That's 1,000.
But people don't realize, like, training for a fight is one thing. Rehydrating, getting to the fight to see how you feel. That's a whole different camp in itself.
Whole other skill set.
A whole different realm, a whole different life, especially as a professional. And I feel like the 140 weight is just naturally not mine.
Okay, with that in mind, you've made a new move in your career, man. Talk to me about what makes Zuffa what's up. Let me pose it to you the right way. They get a lot of scrutiny. We've watched everybody talk about they in Congress, they changing law, the act, and
Yeah.
Talk to me. What makes this?
People have so much to say about Zuffa. People say that like Zuffa is you only fight for the Zuffa belt. You running away from real fighters. You running away from the this and that. Time will tell all. Everybody will be with Zuffa in the next. I want to say few months is coming. Everybody,
it seemed like a party that people getting invited to.
All your favorite fighters is gonna be with Zuffa. I was just the first one on the train.
Yeah.
All the favorite fighters gonna be with Zuffa.
He might be on to something.
Another thing, people like, oh, you only can fight for the Zuffa belt. No, the first fight I was supposed to fight, which is coming up in July, where we was in talks and we fighting for a normal world title.
You're right.
Facts.
Right.
Conor Benn is signed with Zuffa. Who is he fighting? Ryan Garcia for a normal world title.
Probably gonna be on like a ring card or something.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
So people like, oh, Hitchens running away. He's signed with Zuffa. He's trying to run away from real competition. People don't know what they saying. They just want to bash me for whatever reason. So it is what it is. Like, at time will tell all.
Man, I enjoy boxing in any way I can get it. I'm gonna consume it. I'm gonna pay for your fight. I'm gonna come see you if I'm nearby.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, if they're gonna provide a platform of high level boxing, real people gonna come and support it.
And to answer your question, because I ain't answered directly, I feel like Zuffa is like, me personally, I've been signed with 2 other promoters. I was signed with Floyd, and all respect to Floyd. He got my career to a certain level.
For sure.
And I signed with Eddie. I feel like Eddie wasn't promoting me as the way I wanted to be promoted.
What was the pro and con from one to the next? What made Eddie a better move than the Floyd situation?
Eddie had brought structure. When I seen the contract, it was this fight you getting paid this much. You have this date. I knew dates before
you probably wasn't in here when Ofacio was just up here. He was like, man, he don't believe no fighters is scared of other fighters, especially with that money man. When they get that right money, man. I mean, shout out to
by the time I was getting out the ring. Like with Floyd, I'll fight November 12th. I won't know a date at all. Like, I'm asking for months. Like, when am I fighting? With Eddie, it was like, he fighting November, or we're going to bring him back in this show in February.
The structure.
It was so much structure. I knew the money. We knew opponents. They was trying to get me to fight for ranking belts. I was fighting for like the WBC interim, the IBF interim. So it was more structure, and my career was getting pushed up. The opposition was getting better and better. The stages was getting higher and higher. I went from fighting co-main event to like the second fight with Eddie, fighting main event.
Right.
So I just feel like the difference with now from Eddie and Zuffa, I feel like Eddie didn't promote me the way I felt like I wanted to be promoted.
You think Zuffa will?
Yes. I feel like when you look at Eddie and Jerron Boots Ennis, he put Boots instantly in Philly. He
Listen to what he's saying.
Boots as the Philly hometown hero. With me, I was fighting for world titles in Puerto Rico. I was fighting main events in Vegas, main events in Orlando.
But not New York.
Nothing in New York, nothing around the tri-state area. And Eddie's excuse was, oh, the budget is too much to throw an event in New York. It's very expensive, very expensive. But if I'm your guy, you gonna do that. And I feel like even like with the last fight, my last fight that I fought with Eddie, he basically was trying to say that him putting me and George in New York was kind of like a favor to me. Like I put him in New York, like I should be appreciative, but you're my promoter. You want to build me in my city, like.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I feel him. I feel him. Look, if you sign me up and I'm your guy, and you got another fighter, and you putting him in fights in Philly, where he from, building him up. Don't tell me you throwing me a bone when you put me in New York, when you supposed to be building me up the same way you building him, right? And it's just, to me, it sounds like Hitchens want to be more the priority, right? Like not just the option or somebody that's just on the stable. You want to be a focal point, you know, of the promotion, right? And I don't think he crazy for that, right? He putting in the work, he winning, he a world champion. Why not put him where he can make money at? I hear Hitchens got plenty of respect in New York. They don't question if Hitchens is from New York. They don't question it. So I didn't get that. You know what I'm saying? I really understand where you're coming from. That's why I said this is one of the best interviews you're going to get out of Richards and Hitchens. Let's keep going, y'all.
What do you mean like it's like a favor? I feel like that's just how it came off. And like I said, Eddie, I feel like Eddie's a great promoter. And I feel like he's a great guy. But at the end of the day, I got to go where, you know, where's the best for me.
You got a chance to meet Dana White?
Yeah, but I met with Dana White.
Talk to me about Dana. He cool?
I feel like Dana's cool, and I got to sit down with him, Nick Khan.
Nick Khan too.
Yeah, which you know, Nick Khan is the basically the guy too, also in Zuffa. So I told him straight up how I wanted to be promoted in the meeting, how I see my career going, this half of my career going, and instantly over there in Zuffa they treat you like a king. I feel like they treat you different. Like I don't know, maybe they money different from other promoters, but they treat you very, very well, and I respect that.
So the division you're walking into has got a lot going on in it. How are you willing to or looking to throw your name into this hat? Because you got every corner is a storyline or all kind of, you know what I'm saying? I mean, the guy who got the WBO belt is who?
Devin Haney. Right?
Talk to me. Would that be something?
Yeah, I feel like, there's talks to him coming to Zuffa. So it's definitely automatic right now, easy to make a big fight. You got Conor Benn as a 147-pounder with Zuffa.
Yeah, beltless, but yet and still he will draw a crowd.
A big name.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think, you see, you right, because I was saying the same thing. He left a little too soon. He announced his free agency, like, on the spot. But I did hear what he was saying. Like, Eddie Hearn was treating him like the George Kambosos fight was him doing Richardson Hitchens a favor instead of something that he should have been doing. And I could see that frustrating the fighter too. You do this shit for Boots. Is he the biggest and best fighter? And, it's about ticket sales and growing. And with me, it's like, oh, see, I'm doing you a favor. It's too expensive to do it, but I got it done. Like, it's one of them. It almost seemed like, bro, you get me? Like, you did it, but it's like, it's not the same intent behind it as it is when you promoting Boots. That's what it seemed like, right? I could understand it on both ends.
Would
you fight Conor Benn in the UK?
Of course, 100%.
That's a big fight.
A great fight.
Yeah,
100%. And I feel like it would be a crazy event. I would love to fight Conor Benn in the UK.
When he was in the gym, you was talking about his power.
Yeah.
Is that what you see with him? Just exclusively that?
I think he's just super explosive. I think, he does little boxing things that's like, I'll be like, all right, I see what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
But I see the main thing is he's explosive.
You watched his last fight?
Yeah.
What'd you think about him and Regis?
I think that I don't know, like like
what you think, you ain't let it out.
It's levels to this game,
Yeah.
So like a guy like me would make Regis look like a school kid, like a baby, and he had a hard time with him.
Yeah.
But
I think okay. So you feel like he kind of labored in there with him.
Yeah, he behind in the skill set, but you can tell you're a hard worker. He's definitely physically
Regis
gifted.
Like 37.
Yeah, so it is what it is, man.
Yeah. You got the Philly native, man, Boots Ennis versus Xander Zayas. Man, how you feel about that fight?
I feel like Boots is just too much. for Xander. I feel like Boots is too much power, too much speed, too much.
You like
everything.
You like Boots' game?
I respect Boots' boxing skills.
You ever work with him?
Yeah, I fought Boots in the amateurs. You know, fought
How did
Boots.
that go?
He won, but it was a great fight. It was a great fight.
He clearly won?
No, he didn't clearly win. I don't feel like he clearly won.
You ain't clearly win.
I feel like the second fight I beat him. I'm just me though.
Yeah. I ain't see it, but I believe it.
But Boots is a great fighter. I respect him as a fighter. I think that June 27th, it's gonna be too much for Xander.
Do you look at him like how the world look? Because you giving him his props, but you don't sound as impressed as the next man.
I just feel like it's more to show. You know, I feel
he
like
hasn't displayed everything.
Yeah, I feel
yet.
like it's more to show.
Do you think this Xander fight shows it?
No.
You think he'll run through him?
Yeah, I feel like Xander's still young. He's still green. Like, you looked at Xander last fight, he was getting hit by a guy that's nowhere near Boots' level. Like, Boots would destroy that guy. So I feel like I know he about to do to Xander.
Man, going forward right now, what you got
Those
going
guys,
on?
peace, OJ. How you feeling? Ryan was good, fam.
Yeah, I'm having fun right now. I feel like back at home, I don't like being in the gym, and it's like a lot of I feel like back in New York and the New Jersey area, it ain't a lot of like kids that live boxing.
Okay.
That be in the gym. Like, this is what they do. This is all they talk about. Like, Shakur been like this since a kid. Zay, Shakir, this is all they do is boxing. They don't got nothing else out here to do. And I feel like me coming out here, it kind of like bring me back to be like, all right, like.
So when you moving to Houston then, man?
I know, yeah. That's been in talks. Like, I want to get a house in Houston. I want to do all that. But
I know it's a little different. You got a fight date coming up soon or no?
Yeah, I'm supposed to be back in the ring July. I can't say the exact date because I'm not sure the exact date. It's supposed to be anywhere from July 12th or July 18th.
Because I was about to ask you if you tried some of this food out here, bro.
Yeah, I definitely tried some food.
You tried some food out here? What you had
What's the best spot?
Oh, man, they going to have to pay me to tell you on camera.
I bet.
But I'll let you know where you should go, though.
For sure, yeah.
No, but if you ain't got no fight coming up and you could eat whatever you want to eat, what's on the plate, bro?
Lamb chops. I'm good.
You of Haitian descent. Does that go into that plate?
Yeah, I love rice.
Yeah.
I eat a lot of rice.
So lamb chops and rice?
Yeah, I think I'm Haitian, but that's why I couldn't make 140. No cap, bro. Like, I feel like I don't know. I'm Haitian, so I eat a lot of starch and stuff.
So when Richardson Hitchens is not doing this boxing thing and he's away and he has time to himself, he chooses to do what?
I be just kicking it, bro. I enjoy being like a regular civilian.
What you mean? What you be on the game? You be at the park, walks on the beach? What you be doing?
I just feel like when I'm training for a fight, I can't do nothing. I can't go out to eat with a restaurant with my mother, or my girl, or my family. I can't go out. I can't travel on vacation. I can't come to Houston and just kick it because I'm in camp. So I feel like I do things like this when I'm out of camp. Like,
real talk.
I'm always around the gym, but like I'm just like trying to live like free.
So we need to be looking out sometime early July for your next fight.
Yep, anywhere from July 12th to July 18th.
And it's gonna be on what platform?
I want to say Paramount.
Yep. That's where you can find the Zuffa fights with my boy Richardson Hitchens. Man, we want to thank you for just pulling up with us, bro.
Yes, sir.
It's been another one. Africa. Man, tell me how you got that nickname. I know how you got the nickname. I don't want you to tell. You cool with it?
Yeah, my coach. He gave me a nickname when I first was 13.
And you kept it?
It just stuck with me. Is everybody calling you that?
I seen the coach and he said, man, I'm mad. I said, what? He said, man, he ain't from Africa. I said, what are you talking about? He's like, man, they call him that. I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah, that one
what they
was
call you
funny.
before that?
Rich. Richardson Rich.
Rich?
Yeah, that's my full name. Yeah.
We in here with my boy Rich. AKA Africa, Richardson Hitchens, man. We thank you for pulling up, bro.
Yo, thank you for having me. I appreciate you.
Man, shout out to him and his future at Zuffa. And just like that, we gone.
Shout out to Behind the Hands, man.
I'm Richardson Hitchens, former IBF World Champion, 20-0, and you're tuning into Bringing the Heat.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Hitch, man, and my boy Behind the Hands, Bringing the Heat. Shout out to y'all as well, man. That was a good interview, man. He asked some good questions, the perfect questions. I think he asked the stuff that people wanted to know the most. And look, I know a lot of people, they'll hear his answers and they'll draw different, opinions from it. But, I hear him. You know what I mean? The dude been fighting at 140 since the time he stepped in boxing. I get it. Like, you listen to what he's saying. Like, think about the trajectory of his career. You get signed to Mayweather Promotions after being an Olympic guy, right? From Haiti. You represent Haiti, right? And you think it's up from there, right? You think it's up from there, but you get over there and you become just another face on the stable instead of a priority, right? So imagine how that was for him. And then he had to kind of be in boxing purgatory. Then he finally gets up out of there. Then he gets with Eddie Hearn. By the time he get a world title, he's been fighting at this weight all his life. So now he like, damn, man, you get it. You want to keep it. You heard him describe how he felt when he won the title. He felt like he made it. Like he proved like, look, I'm on this level. You get what I'm saying? So you could imagine why a guy would try to make the weight one more time and you know, fight who he's fighting. Like it's a reason for that. Like you could see why he would try to make the sacrifice. 7-figure payday as well. So they got to miss me with all the, he was scared of Duarte. I still wouldn't mind seeing that fight. I just don't know who Duarte beat for people to feel like he would have beat Hitchens. I get it, pressure fighter and all that stuff, but I just didn't see. I thought it would have been a good fight. You never know what would have happened, but I ain't got him beating Hitchens. I think Hitchens would have been able to figure it out. And I agree with him to a degree, right? I don't think people would have been praising him crazy. Like the way they're talking about Duarte as if he like somebody to be scared of. Guarantee you, if Hitchens was to fight him next and beat him, he ain't gonna get no crazy credit for beating no monster or nothing. They're gonna start talking about how Ryan beat him and stopped him. I guarantee you. They're like, oh, Ryan did it first. Or Ryan did it better. He stopped him. I guarantee you they would do that. Before sitting up, giving a man his just doing credit, they're gonna find a handful of things wrong with the fight and why he don't deserve the credit he got. I'm telling you. Boxing strange like that, man. Boxing is really strange like that, y'all. It's really strange like that. But let's keep rolling, man. Something I did want to bring up, man, while we was here today. Couple things. Somebody said Keyshawn. Something about Keyshawn. Keyshawn should fight Duarte after he get past Albright. I don't know. Ain't no bad fights. Ad McLean, the professor, was good, my guy. Yeah, definitely a great interview. Well, we're gonna keep rolling. Something I wanted to talk about that I know a lot of us is seeing out there. Y'all seeing the abundance of different clips all over the internet, all over social media for with AB, man. And look, I'm just gonna speak how I feel about the shit that I'm seeing. It's pretty disappointing, but I think at this point, man, look, I get it. You know, people fighting their demons. He a grown man is what people say. But at this point, bro.
Three-time world champ. 3-time world champ.
I ain't gonna lie, I might just find the shit.
Is it 4?
How much was it? 4.
My God.
Fuck up. 4. You give him 4 belts. 4. What's your name, cut?
My name's Gas.
He's a bitch, yeah. Chill. Baby, why you chill? You good, bro. You good, bro.
My apologies.
He's doing the camera shit. And he's
I don't dislike Keyshawn and Duarte. I think it's a cool fight. I mean, you just never know what could happen. Shit, I could see him fighting. I wouldn't be against seeing it, you know. But yeah, man, I've been seeing these different clips and stuff like that. Hold on, man. They've been pissing me off with these clips too at AB. I'm like, yo, at this point, he got to stay off camera. And I feel like anybody that's recording him on camera is an idiot. Like, yeah, at this point, y'all exploiting them for views and shit. And it's wild. Like, it's wild to see this. It's wild. I ain't gonna lie, it's wild to see this.
Who's good? Marvin.
what?
Want me to let him know?
Or you can get it back. Alright, well, I'll make sure we get it back.
I don't got bread.
And
This is wild, bro. I don't care what nobody says.
Yeah,
This ain't it. Maybe you gotta stay your ass off camera.
Yeah, I
You
came
don't
in
need
Uber
to be
yet.
on no stream, bro. Not if you drunk.
I came in Uber yet.
You get Uber?
Do I have Uber? No.
Yes. Let me start recording now.
I got you.
You ain't a fool that nigga.
See?
Nah, never.
See? He just caught him. He just caught him recording him, and he like, yo, stop recording me, bro. I'm sorry. Like, why would you be recording him? And they all doing this, yo, man. The streamer, I don't know what to call it. The streamer space is getting weird, bro. Y'all on some bullshit. All of y'all recording them, doing clips, content. You can't do no content when that man ain't in his right mind. I done seen him trying to drink and drive, all type of shit. I'm like, bro, y'all out here playing at this point, bro, and y'all using them to do it, bro. This shit is hard to watch. Just seeing this shit just go like this. It's like one thing after the next, too, yo. I think I had one more clip. It's some of the stuff I wouldn't even play on the channel. Some of that stuff was wild. Like, it's getting really strange. It's like, bro, what y'all doing? Like, what's y'all end goal? Like, what are y'all trying to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are y'all trying to do? He said, I'm talking about gut on 10. Yeah, bro, big ass stomach. Yo, you feel me, Mike? Off of you since Cameron. And it's crazy because I got a clip from Cam. Talking about it, bro. Like, you know, like sending a message to him. I don't think he was clowning him. I didn't watch it yet, but I seen the title to the video, so I said I'm gonna play it on here. But I just wanted to play one more. It was one more video I had of this dude, man. I'm just like, bro, they playing around at this point. And the fact that they don't care is disappointing, bro. They don't even give a damn. They like, man, we here for the games. We here for the fun and games, man. I don't even give a damn. I think this was the one right here. Like, yeah, bro, drunk, yo. 704 was good, homie.
You know I'm broke, right? You ain't broke, nigga. Rich in spirit, though. No, right. Yeah. You give me 1,000, I cut my beard. A band?
1,000 to cut your beard is crazy.
Give me a band, I'll cut my beard.
No. Who's good?
$1,000 to cut the beard.
No.
It's strange, bro.
You want me to let him know?
Trying to get dude to pay for his Uber.
You know I'm broke.
$1,000 to cut his beard. And everybody recording and laughing. The other clip, they was just going too crazy with the language, so it's like unnecessary. I ain't gonna play that one, but his ass like, look, man, I know he grown and all that, and people gonna say that I don't feel sorry for him. He's a grown man. He made millions, man. Shut up. That man got 8 fighting demons. I've seen people have the same struggles. Shit, somebody I know just passed away from you pretty much having a drinking problem, right? So I don't look at it and be like, well, he's grown. I look at it like he is, but at the same token, he ain't doing good. He don't need to be recorded. He need help. Some of the clips ain't bad. Like some of them a little wholesome. They funny, like they having good times. But every single one, it seemed like he drunk, slurring, recovering from coming down from drinking, whatever. It's hard to watch that. I don't want to watch his demise unfold on camera, bro. Like I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, he shaved his beard. I guess he gave him the $1,000. He actually shaved his beard. I've been seeing him work out. I like to see that stuff. But all the stuff that's happening in between is like something I can't rock with. I'm not a fan of it at all. Like I can't rock with this shit. Like, every clip he drunk and it's just like slurring. And then he grabbing people up, trying to fight, trying to drive, arguing with women. He just drunk everywhere, making people uncomfortable. Like, bro, all y'all dudes, I get it, man. It's the streams, the clips, and all that shit, but it ain't worth it, bro. Y'all recording his demise at this point. To me, if you ask me, like, and I get it, it's AB, don't nobody care, right? Because he ain't winning no fights, right? What has he done for us lately? That's how people look at it, not me. Keep that man off camera if he ain't in his right mind. That go for everybody to me. I think either that or you just a sucker for real. You know what I mean? All this, last thing he need to do is be drunk and on camera with it. Because he almost treating it like he don't know who he used to be, right? And it's only a matter of time, I think, before he go too far. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think it's a matter of time before he go a little bit too far, man. He need to get away from any clubs, any partying, all that going out, all that silly, goofy stuff. Like, nah, bro, that's not it. It's not it, man. Like, that's what I'm thinking that one day they're going to be recording him. We're going to see something wild in one of these clips. I'm telling you. It's just a matter of time because it's like they quietly escalate. You argue with this one, you argue with that one. Y'all be playing, then y'all be arguing, then you be arguing with the people he with. It's just like, it's too much, bro. Keep AB off camera, man. I'm telling you, that dude being on camera is the worst thing for him. And drunk. Because again, it's almost like you're feeding the ego because he getting the attention, people still watching him. You just ain't making the money that you used to make now. So now they not laughing with you, they laughing at you. And you become more of a show pony for people. So, I mean, it's up to him, man. I could feel how I want, but that dude got to tighten up, man. Seeing all that, I don't want to see it. You know what I mean? I don't want to see it. But I'm going to play the clip from Cam.
Strong. Mr. Cameron himself.
Yes, sir.
First and foremost, I went back and visited my parents' place. The first vinyl I ever bought when I was learning how to DJ was the Diplomatic Immunity.
Wow, okay.
And what's crazy is I looked up online, like, kind of, not saying I'm selling it, but they're actually going for like $100 or $200. Like, do you know that vinyl that is crazy?
Yeah, people come up and get my autograph and then some autograph. I just had a conversation with somebody. So you keep pulling up to these events, you have my autograph about 97 times because they resell it, but I could imagine.
Yeah.
A lot of money in for nostalgia.
Yeah. Well, it's a classic album too. And it's a four vinyl, so it was amazing.
Thank you so much.
But getting into the boxing talk, this is what I wanted to ask you. It's like this main event, right? It's a huge fight.
Yeah.
It's a defining moment for both these guys. How excited and what do you think about this event?
I think it's great. Like I was just telling Kenny, my man Kenny Bayless, is that we watched both these guys want to fight Canelo for so long. Canelo didn't fight them. It is what it is, but I think that the casual boxing fan, I said it when I was up there, is familiar with David Benavidez. This is a chance for Jordan to make a name for himself with somebody outside and not just Mexican fighters or fans, where you get white fans, black fans, other fans outside of Mexico to be like, who the hell is Zurdo? That nigga put in work last night. You know what I'm saying? And because everybody knows Benavidez. Tyson named him the Mexican monster. So I think this is a big, big opportunity for Zurdo to get his name out there.
You know, once you get into boxing, like, you've always been a fan of the sport, but do you feel like you've been elevating because you're kind of helping the culture with music and boxing connect again?
Well, I'm always, it's never too much, not just boxing. You always can learn something about whatever you're doing. So I'm always learning. When I get to sit down with Julio Cesar Chavez and Oscar De La Hoya and get to interview him, that's top tier shit. You know what I'm saying? So I thank PBC for the opportunity to even let me get a chance to do that. But I grew up in a boxing household. My uncle's name is Billy Giles. He had Hector Camacho was his fighter. I used to be at Hector Camacho's house and Aaron Davis, and these was in the 80s. So I've always been a fan of boxing since I was a kid.
Yeah. You know, with that, there's word that maybe an Errol Spence Tim Tszyu fight. You know, we haven't seen Errol fight for a minute.
Right.
What's your thoughts on that fight?
I want to see Errol get back in the ring. We haven't seen him fight since Crawford. We know how that fight went. And, you know, a lot of people might try and sweep Errol under the rug, like he should retire, he should lose, he should not fight anymore. He lost to the best fighter in the world. We're not going to say and act like Canelo lost the way Errol lost, but Canelo got beat convincingly as well. So it isn't like he lost to some slouch. And I can't wait for him to get back in the ring because it isn't, he should retire, he should not. It was one loss, man. Phenomenal before that loss. And sometimes that fucks with you mentally. But I think it's about that time for him to get back in the ring. Looking forward to it.
Do you think his opponent, Tim Tszyu, he's been in a lot of great fights. Is that a dangerous fight just to jump right into, not a tune-up?
Yeah, it is. But you got to think about this. Like, I wouldn't call him more dangerous than fighting Sean Porter when he fought Sean Porter, or you know, it isn't like Errol Spence's resume isn't official neither. He just had a very bad loss to the best boxer in the world. So, you know, I think it's not worse than the fighters he actually already beat, even though Tim Tszyu is no slouch either.
Yeah. Awesome. My last set of 2 questions.
yeah.
I know that with a lot of the stuff on Twitter, right, the kick and things like that, and I know that you were very respectful at the time when you brought Broner on the podcast, and I know that people put in a lot of like concerning tweets or even just saying, hey, you know, Broner seems like he needs a little help, right? So just word and encouragement. I know that you don't have anything negative to say,
No, not at
but
all,
but
man.
what do you? I don't know if you've seen some of the clips, but what can you say if you were able to talk to him or if he was able to see the message?
The thing about it is this: it's about if Broner wants to help himself. Now, me, I'm negative way because he's my man. I know Broner outside of boxing. I used to be in Cincinnati, where he's from, and we got mutual friends in Cincinnati. Even the shit that happened on my show, you know, it was parts of that I didn't want to happen on camera. But I've talked to Broner outside of the camera and outside. We both, you know, we was both in Miami at one time. And I told him, you know, it's the drinking. When you stop drinking, I'm not going to put his business out there. We got to realize the trajectory of where his career was going. He's about to be one of them ones. It's not a lot of people that know how to fight, and it's not a lot of people know how to sell it. When you can fight and sell it, that makes you a superstar. Broner knew how to sell it. He just wasn't taking care of himself when he wasn't boxing. When you want to be the best, it's not a part-time thing. You got to be full-time when you want to be the best. So words of encouragement is AB, stop drinking. That's first and foremost. And stop trying to go viral with people that go viral. I know I can't think of his name, the kid he's streaming with now. It's entertaining, but is it the right entertainment for his career?
No.
So I hope it gets better.
No.
Appreciate your time, and you have one of the best podcasts out, so
Shout
congratulations.
out to Cam. He said it right there, and that's why I just wanted to play that. He said what needed to be said. Look, it's entertainment, but is it the right kind of entertainment right now for his career? And I would say hell no. No, absolutely not. He don't need to be like basically when you're streaming while he's constantly drunk, you're recording his demise, and you become like I don't know, like you become part of the problem. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all got constant liquor around him, y'all partying, you clubbing, you drinking. It's just a matter of time before one of them situations go left and y'all can't chill him out or can't calm him down. I'm telling you, it's a matter of time. And I hate to say that, but it's the wrong entertainment. It's not good for boxing. It ain't good for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least if you're going to record him, let it be showing different parts of him, like different moments, right? Not just, hell yeah, he's drunk and yeah, he just doing streamers. He broke. He asking people for money for Ubers, $1,000 to cut the beard. Man, it's just getting weird, bro. I don't want to see that, man. I get it. The streaming world is going to do what they do for their clips and their views and their money, but I'm going to just say this, man. If you really rock with AB, man, you know the last place he need to be or the last thing you need to do is be drinking and definitely be on camera. You know what I'm saying? In them environments where that's all y'all doing. At least if you're going to do it, have him in a clean environment where you ain't on that type of time. So if you're going to enable it, then hate to say it, man, one of y'all going to be responsible for putting them on stream, putting a bunch of alcohol and putting them in these situations that just going to lead to something bad happening, man. I just had to say that. I've been seeing these. I've been trying to ignore the clips, scroll past them, but it's getting to the point where it's in your face everywhere you go. It's everywhere. It's all over social media. It's Twitter. It's Facebook. It's YouTube. You know what I'm saying? It's Instagram. Like, it's no getting away from it. Everywhere you look, it's a clip of AB with a streamer just doing something weird, man. And like I said, some of the other clips is not bad. Like, they decent, but it's not enough of those, man. And it's way too many of them. And I feel like even the ones that's not bad, it still seem like he drunk. That's not good, man. Like, I hate to see that. I don't want to see how drunk he can get before he crash out and do some shit that he can't come back from, or y'all mess around, get one of y'all channels or something banned. doing something wild, because I see it quietly escalating, bro. And it's sad to see the streamers are using the fighters as, like, I don't know, clickbait, whatever you want to call it, right? It's wild, man. I don't want to see it, bro. I don't want to see him go out like that, man. I really don't. That shit it's a tough watch. Streamers an enabler, yeah, man. And he's sitting there, and you supposed to be boxing too, and you drinking, man. You not taking this shit serious neither. So yeah, so you get what you get. Know what I'm saying? Like, you supposed to be letting that dude guide you, get the game from him, not getting drunk with him. And I get it, he grown, but still, man, y'all need better controlled environments, man. Not just the wild, wild west, man. Y'all giving that man ample time and opportunity to crash out in real time in front of people. And it's sad that y'all don't even care. You know what I'm saying? I don't even care about that man, yo. I don't even care. He said it might be hard to control him. Yeah, he might whoop your ass. That's what I'm saying. That's why the situations are weird, because you seeing it, right? On one end, he talking shit, and even when they're trying to tell him to chill, is like, it's a little bit of hesitation with it because it's still AB. But I feel like the confidence is coming because they know he ain't who he used to be exactly, right? So they could kind of play games a little bit, you know what I'm saying, and get away with saying stuff to him. Like, you see how dude was just recording him? He had to tell him to stop recording him. Like, why would you need to be told to not be recording him while he in that kind of situation? These weirdos, bro. Like, I would love to see who the hell be holding the camera most of the time, and what y'all doing. Maybe they just doing their job, but that's some bullshit to be on, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. That is not it, man. That is absolutely not it, man. For real. T-Hill was good with it. Still AB, right? Yeah, it'd be cringe, bro. It'd be hard to watch, man. I don't like it. I don't like seeing it. What's good with the mayor of these YouTube streets? But let's keep rolling on this Good Friday, man. You know how we do. Got some stuff to get to. Xander did an interview, a short interview with Ron Goodall, the dude that was just talking to Cam. And he sound real confident going into his fight with Boots, man. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it.
All right, Ron. I'm here joined with the youngest unified world champion in boxing, Xander Zayas, who's set to put up all against the line against Joannis live at the Barclays Center, New York, June 27th. First and foremost, man, you've already made history, right? You're the youngest champion, youngest unified. Now you're stepping in what I would assume would be the biggest fight of your career, super early with everything on the line. What's your mindset like going into this
Man,
fight?
bro, I'm happy, man.
Real quick, final thoughts on the Broner situation, yo. You know it's bad when Ryan Garcia is offering to help, right? Like, and I mean that in the most respectful way. But I think it's gotten to a crazy point if Ryan Garcia is offering to help, and he said he ain't judging. You got Ryan. Did y'all see the video? Shout out to Behind the Hand. See, we was talking about the video when he ran into Rolly, and he told Rolly, "Let's go get a drink," and Rolly was looking like just taken aback that this was AB. He was looking at him like he felt sorry for him. Rolly was like, "Nah, I don't do that." Get what I'm saying? Rolly didn't even want to, like, Rolly wasn't even with that. And this dude running around here drinking with these streamers, they use you up for clips. And man, that shit, he looking old. Man, this shit just is a bad look, man. But it is what it is, man. I hope he get the help he need before it's too late. And I hope people stop exploiting him for in the streamer world for clicks and views and money. That shit is crazy. But let's get to the Xander, man. Xander was super confident, man. Let's hear him, man. Young and talking good, talking a good one. He still got that blonde hair. Telling you that blonde hair.
Like you said, he sounded so good hearing it. The youngest. The youngest. I like to make history. I always make history. I always chase history. History chases me. I don't know. It's just like a good combination between both of us. So I feel like I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying every step of it, man. Every single step of it. I'm liking it. I'm enjoying it. I'm having fun with it. I'm being happy. My team is happy. My family's happy. Puerto Rico is happy. Man, I'm just excited. I'm just excited. June 27 can't come any faster, and I'm ready to take on the world.
Awesome. Right before I get on the questions, I was actually with Abdullah Mason a few days ago, and I pretty much relayed kind of what you told me last time we talked, where you're like, all right, he beat me as now. Oh, and now he's the youngest, right? But now I will be the next unifier. So he kind of wanted to
Yeah,
kind of
he's the
relay back,
history
like, well, I'm
chases
coming
you.
for your spot. So
I think this would a buck stop T Hill. It sound good. History chasing you. It's gonna be Boots. It's gonna be Boots chasing. It's gonna be Boots come fight night.
so it was kind of cool. So a lot of respect there. He had a lot of respect for you. So,
Yes.
but
Xander
just
said,
want to
"I'm
relay that
180,
message. But
man.
just get into like
I'm
when
a
you look at
big
this
boy."
matchup with Ennis, right? Would you say this is the biggest fight of your career,
Of
or is it just
course.
another step? Go ahead.
But I feel like obviously I take every fight as the very most important fight of my career because obviously it's the next step. And this is no exception. Only difference is that we have a former unifier world champion in front of me. Somebody that is on his prime, somebody that supposedly is the man in the division. And now I gotta take on him. But nothing different, just another step, another fight. I know what to do. It's gonna be the same four corners. It's gonna be one referee, it's gonna be three judges, and his corner and my corner. Simple as that. It doesn't get any simpler. And I'm excited for it. I feel like this is what legacy is all about.
hmm You know, I know that the word boogeyman gets thrown around like loosely, right, all over the place. But in
He's
this
good
case,
with it, Quinn.
I know that you heard these things, right? You kind of acknowledged his skill set, and you went after him, kind of like when
I
Terrence
feel you,
kind of told Errol
T.
Spencer, "You can't be the boogeyman if I'm chasing you," right? So,
Think
do you
Boots
feel
got a
like a lot
belt
of
for his
fighters have
ass. I ain't gonna
avoided
lie.
Jaron, and do you feel like you're
Boots
just
got a
stepping
belt
into
for him.
that? Is that kind of
I
what?
don't I don't know. To be honest, if he's the boogeyman, I'm John Wick. Doesn't matter.
Hey,
You know?
you're right,
So
T. Hill.
at the end of the day, it is what it is. I'm not he's just another dude just like me. He's gonna bleed just like I'm gonna bleed. He's gonna feel pain just like I'm gonna feel pain. It's fair game. He breathes oxygen just like I breathe oxygen. It's the same thing.
Yeah. Do you feel like at that press conference, because I wasn't there, that when he made the comments, right? Like, if you feel confident, then make, bet, like, make this winner takes all. But
Yeah.
because you were in a position to make the fight, did you feel like it was not necessary? Because, like, the bet or not, you made the fight, right?
Yeah, the bet or not, I made the fight. I wouldn't say we made the fight because obviously
That's right.
you need two to tango. But
Exactly.
he always goes back to, oh, let's bet, bro. At the end of the day, we could bet whatever. He's not gonna take anything. I'm not gonna take anything. We trying to take care of each other's family. Him, obviously, his family. Me, my family. So I don't. That's why I just shut it up from there. I'm like, bro, stop playing those games. We're not doing all this. You're just trying to get attention. Like, relax.
Nah, ain't no relax. Nah, cause he said y'all been talking spicy. He like, if you so confident, bet. So look, I respect any man that says he don't bet, cause I'm not the kind of guy to just throw my money around and gamble it away either. But I don't think he was playing or trying to get attention. He said it. Shit, Errol Spence and Ryan Garcia bet, and Ryan ended up paying Errol his money when he lost. So I think Boots. That's you know how we are, man. Like when I say we, you know how we are. Like you talking like, all right, well, put some money up then. You know how that talk go. But that this Xander don't probably come from that. He like, man, look, we already both of us making more than enough money where we don't need to bet. Like we already putting it all on the line that night. We don't need to put nothing extra, right? So that's all that is. I respect it, but I don't think Boots trying to get no attention or play games. I think he was serious because you just shook his hand and told him it was a bet and you win. I'm pretty sure he gonna pay you. It's going to be a whole different story. Yeah, I want to see what the approach is from both guys. I can't wait to see this one.
And also, he said, oh, why didn't you do the 45-55? Because I'm the champion. And to be honest, let's be honest now, he won the interim WBA. So he could be my mandatory. If I tell WBA I want to fight the mandatory, or he said that he wanted to fight the mandatory and I'll take it a purse bid, he was going to get 25. I was going to get 75. So I kind of did him a favor there by giving him 50-50. You get what I'm saying? I'm confident, but I could have taken more if I wanted to.
I respect it 50-50, and there's some truth to what he's saying, but I think that would have killed the fight. I think if this fight would have needed any type of purse bid and they wasn't able to work it out, I think it would have put the fight in some type of jeopardy. Because if you talking about just like completely, I don't know, man. I don't feel like nobody should have got no 75-25 split just because you're the champion. I get it, but damn, you get me? He the bigger name, so it's kind of like y'all need each other. So it's a reason why 50-50 seems fair. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But I understand Xander's point too, because I'm the champion.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like, you know, sometimes they talk and they don't really think about what they're saying. I feel like every time I speak with facts. And every time I say something, I say it because it's the truth. I've never said nothing out of place. I've never said nothing out of pocket or something I don't mean or something I'm not short of, because every time I speak, I'm always alert of everything that is surrounding me and everything that I have to say, because I like to learn. I like to hear people.
Yeah, Boots got a pretty good beard, and Xander is not a known big old puncher or nothing like that, but he can crack. He's a big boy. He can box. All right, also right. Xander, no, yeah, you know what I'm saying? He know, like, you know that it's a reason why you was cool with the 50-50 split, because you can say you the champion, but we know just that alone don't determine what's going on in them negotiations, the championship alone, right? You could have tried to be a hard ass, you know what I'm saying, and be difficult, but that wouldn't be his MO, because he ain't about stalling his own future and stalling fights for himself. So Xander did what you expect a young fighter to do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that 25% shit is crazy, especially when you got skin in the game and you respect it. Hell no. And you got a name like Boots. I think 25% would be criminal.
And learn from them.
Mm-hmm. You know, obviously, everyone feels confident in themselves and they have the game plan. But just when you watch Duran, do you see mistakes in him? Like, because I think recently you did an interview and you said that you see stuff with them without giving too much away.
Yeah.
So
no, obviously, the same way he's gonna say that he see things in me. So I feel like, as a fighter, you study this guy so much when it comes down to fighting, that it kind of slowed down. The mistakes kind of slow down, and you see it a lot more and a lot more frequently. Obviously, going into the fight, I'm sure he's gonna make adjustments the same way I'm gonna make adjustments, and we're gonna have to figure things out. But yes, I do feel like there's a lot of things that I can take advantage of on this fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you know, in this fight, do you think this is a fight that comes down to footwork? And do you feel like you have the edge in footwork when it comes to him?
I feel like I do have the edge on footwork. He's a very good fighter when he's standing. When somebody's standing in front of him, he throws a lot of punches and combinations, but only when people is in front of him. When he doesn't have people in front of him, it's hard for him to move around and throw punches at the same time. So yeah, I do have the advantage in footwork. I don't know if that's gonna be the only advantage I have on fight night. I feel like I'm gonna be bigger than him too. But again, it comes down to June 27th. It doesn't matter what he brings. I know I'll be ready. I know I'll make the adjustment like I always make them, and I know I'll win.
You know, I know a lot of times people talk that he's a very athletic fighter. And obviously, once again, you don't have to divulge if it falls into game plan, but do you feel like he relies a little bit too much on athleticism and he would have to do something different fighting you if that was the case?
I mean, I'm just as athletic as he is. You get what I'm saying? Like, we're talking about athleticism. We're talking about, what are we talking about in athleticism? Like, that word means a lot of things. You get what I'm saying? You could be athletic in just one sport.
Mike was good with it, bro.
You know, so I feel like, yes, he's athletic, but I'm also athletic too. I know how to cut the ring. I know how to make adjustments. I have a good IQ. I have a great jab. I have good speed, good power. I mean, I feel like we're very equal. We're very.
Yeah, I got that tweet, Lala. You crazy? I remember that shit. I got a feeling going to run like Karen. He gonna try. He gonna be moving. You could tell his game plan is to use his feet and move. Cause I think Boots got more tools than him, and I think Boots is more athletic. I think he could create some issues or a challenge with his legs, and I think he's gonna try to. But you know, I think Boots will have it figured out, man. I think they know what they need to do for this kid, but I know he feel like he putting together a good game plan too. He not making past 7 rounds.
Very equal inside that ring. And again, I will show it come June 27th. Come June 27th, I will show that I'm a better fighter than he is.
I guess the viewers to understand this because I've heard comparisons like in a big fight recently where people felt that Teal was more athletic. I don't know if based off his style, his looks, but obviously Shakur is equally, athletic, but just in different styles. So when people try to match this up, I guess explain a little bit because they're going to
But
continue
that's what
to
I'm
utter
saying. I
that.
don't know. I don't know what I don't know what people means by I don't know what they mean by athleticism. They can mean like power. He has a good power. He has good
The hell
technique.
you
He
mean you
has
don't know
good
what they
speed.
mean?
Well, I have all of that too. Like
it ain't like his though, man. What you mean you don't know what they mean by athleticism? I don't know why I thought that was so funny. He don't know what they mean by athleticism. All right, don't worry. Just sit tight. You ain't got that much longer. You gonna find out. You gonna find out exactly what the hell they mean when they say athleticism. And they ain't just talking about power. You're gonna get introduced to And1 mixtape boots. Don't worry about it, bro. He got you. Trust me. That mixtape is on the way. He putting the final touches together in that training camp. Don't even worry about it. Don't worry about it. You go, Boost go let you know. I'm gonna be sure. I get off of here to tag Boots on Twitter. He don't care if he see. I'm gonna say, hey man, Xander. Matter of fact, I'm gonna send him this clip of you saying you don't know what they mean by athleticism. Boots gonna be in there, and what mixtape Boots gonna be in there. He gonna be like, I see what they mean. It's gonna be too late then. See anything like Boots do. Xander had the experience to be able to make adjustment on the fight against Boots. I've heard that some of his biggest supporters be critical of his offense and his lack of creativity and his inability, I guess, to figure things out sometimes on the fly. Like he run out of answers. Boots don't run out of answers. He just commits to beating your ass. So I think it's just gonna be a much different fight for him for that reason. But we gonna see, man. He gonna know exactly what athleticism is when he get in there with Boots. Bro, funny. He said, I don't know what they mean by athleticism. I don't know. What do you mean, power? Nah, you gonna know. Just look in the dictionary next to the word athleticism. It'd probably be a picture of Boots doing some And1 mixtape shit on somebody.
I guess the viewers to understand this because I've heard comparisons like in a big fight recently where people felt that Teal was more athletic. I don't know if based off his style, his looks, but obviously Shakur is equally, athletic, but just in different styles. So when people try to match this up, I guess explain a little bit because they're going to
But
continue
that's what
to
I'm
utter
saying. I
that.
don't know. I don't know what people means by I don't know what they mean by athleticism. They can mean like power. He has a good power. He has good technique. He has good speed. Well, I have all of that too. Like athleticism is just you can't put it in just one word. Like okay, like he's athletic because of this. No, he's athletic because there's a bunch of things that join in one for him to be that person. So I don't know. Like I feel like I do a lot of things great too inside the ring. So I feel
I
like
guess
we're all athletes because we do it at the highest level. So
I guess when people say that, it's like, for example, I guess when they look at someone like Floyd and Roy, right? They're both athletic fighters, but one seems to practice the craft
He really
so that
don't know.
I guess they don't rely.
He really, I don't. As smart as Xander is, I didn't expect him to get like tripped up by the word athleticism. Not saying he couldn't explain it, but you get what I'm saying. Oh shit, man! He don't know what athleticism. I can't wait to see this fight.
Rely on purely only athleticism. If that, I guess maybe. So some fighters, I guess they're saying like maybe if they put their hands down, like they say, hey, don't copy Roy because he's not fighting fundamentally sound versus using your athleticism and technique. Do you feel like you're, I guess, a great representation of athleticism and proper technique when some people
yes,
might
I am.
feel, and do you
I
feel
am.
like
I feel like I am. I feel like
eh,
he's good athleticism, not good technique.
okay,
He has an
I
okay
guess.
technique.
Okay. And I guess that's where I guess they say that he compensates for his
Okay.
technique with his
Yeah.
athleticism. So I guess maybe wording better. do you think he overcompensates with his athleticism?
He might. I mean, he again. I feel like the fighters he has fought are tailor-made for him. He has fighters that has stayed in front of him, and again, he's a good, very good fighter. When he has somebody in front of him, when he has somebody that is not changing angles, that is not using his legs, and he could just punch in combinations. Yes, you will see that athleticism because he's very good at that.
Mm-hmm. You know, when it comes to matchmaking, Top Rank has always been praised of just having the superior one when they kind of do tallies, right? And I know that when this fight was made, and
he's saying he got all the same stuff as Boots, but the question is, do you have more of it than he do, or does he have more? You know what I'm saying?
Wanted to make it, and give him credit. Both of you guys wanted to make it. I think a lot of boxing pundits were like, this is a very risky fight because of the fact that you're taking a fight this early in your career. But what the track record shows, Top Rank has been consistent. So do you feel that at this point that this is not just a coming out party, but just that pure representation that you guys know something the boxing world doesn't, and I guess I mean,
hey, we will show it June 27th. It's a risky fight for both of us because we both wearing 10 ounces gloves. We both have 2 hands, and we both breathe the same oxygen. So it's the same. It's fair game. You get what I'm saying? Like it's a risky fight for both of us. The only difference is that he has 35 fights and I got 23. That's it. The first 20 fights, who he fought.
Yeah. Okay.
No? He going that Boots resume, but look, Xander fought some quality, some solid opposition, but you know, Top Rank got great matchmaking and they've tested him along the way, but I think he gonna run into somebody like Boots that is far different than anything Top Rank could have ever matched him up with. And I think one of the reasons that this fight happened as easy as it did, because you got Top Rank and Matchroom kind of linking together, syncing together, if you will, right? And I think it's just gonna make a lot of sense moving forward for the boxing space, because this could be an example of what we can get when fighters, should I say, when the promotional companies are working with each other. Matchroom and Top Rank should have been doing business together, but better late than never. You know what I'm saying? But they're doing it now, and look what one of the first fights we get. And so I hope people don't overlook this. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to TD. Appreciate you putting some color in the chat, man. My guy. Salute to JUSDUE Boxing. Great content, one of the best in this YouTube space. Even though you crying my guys, I still rock with you. Got to bounce back and get a cut. Shout out to my dog, man. Say you got to bounce and get a cut. I appreciate you, TD. I like Xander though. I talk a little trash, but Xander could fight though. Like I said, I think they both have qualities, TD, that could offset things that they both do well, which will lead to a good matchup for as long as it lasts. I think, you know what I mean? If we go 12, I think it's going to be good all the way through. If somebody gets stopped, I think it's going to be good all the way up into that point. But Xander is not to be overlooked or disrespected. The kid can fight, man. The kid really can fight. You know what I'm saying? Who's 25% and didn't. Very interesting. Yeah, because you know that shit wasn't flying. That would have killed the fight, in my opinion, Jordan. I would have put the fight in immediate jeopardy, bro. The fight would have been in immediate jeopardy if he'd have did that. He'd have tried to get that man 25% to 75. Boots would have been like, no deal, man. No dice. You know what I'm saying? But I respect Xander. At least he didn't do it like he says, but he did him a favor. Well, he going to return the favor, and he going to interest, being that you don't know what athleticism is, like you don't know what they mean, he going to give you a lesson in athleticism. So I think y'all could call it even. You know what I'm saying? You gave him 50-50 instead of, 75-25 in them, and he going to show you and introduce you to what athleticism is. And he going to learn you good. I think it's, you know what I'm saying? I think it's worth 50-50. You know what I'm saying? So strap up.
I love it. You get me. My last couple set of questions is, when people talk about switch hitters, right? Do you think he's an actual switch hitter? Because sometimes people feel like there's a fighter that can switch some stances, but predominantly more of a one stance fighter.
I wouldn't say he's a switch hitter. I'll say he knows how to fight both ways. He knows how to fight lefty
Xander.
and righty.
See. All right, Xander. I know you about to have this explanation, but you just said I wouldn't say he's a switch. I would say he could fight both ways. Bro, That he switched Boots. All right, matter of fact, I ain't gonna say nothing. He gonna learn. He don't know that. Shout out to Dante's Boxing Talk. What's good with it, bro? So I come Benavides can fight people from anywhere, but to fight 10, you gotta sign with the PBC. I'm done. He's stupid. He definitely is switch. He talking about I don't know if he's a switcher, but I wouldn't say that. He could fight from both sides. Like, bro, then he's switching. Then Xander, what are you talking about?
The first 20 fights, who he fought?
Oh, my bad. I didn't even go back this far.
Yeah. Okay.
No?
My last, yeah. I love it. You get me. My last couple set of.
I think they both beat everybody on each other's resume. I don't think it's nobody that Boots fought that beating Xander and vice versa. And I think they could potentially be in there with the best opposition they fought to date.
Questions is when people talk about switch hitters, right? Do you think he's an actual switch hitter? Because sometimes people feel like there's a fighter that can switch some stances, but predominantly more of a one stance fighter.
I wouldn't say he's a switch hitter. I'll say he knows how to fight both ways. He knows how to fight lefty and righty, but he does same thing over and over again in one stance than the other. In the other stance, he's more athletic, he changes things up. In another stance, he just does the same thing over and over again.
And essentially, you would be the one to expose
I already know.
Barclays Center.
I know, TD.
Yeah.
I like Xander though, and just because he fighting Boots, I ain't going like try. I ain't my style anyway. But I like him, man, and he's not to be overlooked, man, because he can fight. Boots gonna have to bring his A game. I expect. Xander can do some things in there. He can box and move well. You know what I mean? But how consistent can he be against somebody like the Boots that got the answers? I believe that will have the answers. To have something coming back at him. Should be fun, though. He kind of ate with that last question comment. Yeah, man. Let's say he can fight in both stances. If you fight both ways, he's switching, right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He like, man.
If everything's right.
Yes, sir.
All right. Last ones. You made what you're saying that you'll run through Devin Haney. Do you still stand on that? And how do you see that fight playing?
Well, right now, the focus is obviously June 27th, fighting and beating Boots Ennis. But I do stand on it. Like I told you, I don't say anything out of context. I don't say anything I don't mean.
Right.
I mean it when I say I'm going to run through this guy. And he knows it too. But at the end, I got to fight June 27th, come out victorious, see who's next. And if he wants to get it next, we could get it going. Again, I never shy away from anybody, but obviously.
Hey, Damon, Xander just say here, run through Devin Haney. I don't know if you caught that. Let me run it back for you real quick. I just want to make sure you tell your man what Xander out here saying.
You made what you're saying that you'll run through Devin Haney. Do you still stand on that? And how do you see that fight playing?
He said, of course.
Well, right now, the focus is obviously June 27th, fighting and beating Boots Ennis. But I do stand on it. Like I told you, I don't say anything out of context. I don't say anything I don't mean. I mean it when I say I'm going to run through this guy. And he knows it too. But at the end, I got to fight June 27th, come out victorious, see who's next. And if he wants to get it next, we could get it going. Again, I never shy away from anybody, but obviously being mindful that the main focus right now is Jaron Boots Ennis.
All right. And with this win.
Damn, man. He said run through y'all, man. Hey, Damon, I know you're not going to let him talk to you like that. No, you're not going to let him. Hey, Team Hanos, I know y'all not going to let Xander say that. Say here, run through y'all. And he said, and y'all know it, too. Like, if you want to get it next, and you can get it going. Instigating could be funny sometimes. Somebody tag Debo, tell him Xander said if he need a fight, he can move to 54. The next live stream coming up, Devin got to move to 54 now. Since you can't get no fight, I know what Devin should do. Go up and fight Xander. Yeah, David Xander talking crazy. I know y'all ain't letting that ride, man. I know you ain't gonna let him. I know y'all ain't going out like Willie. All right, I got it, Damon. I'm gonna clip this. Tag Devo. You know what I mean? The Hanos clan, I'ma let them know that Xander up here talking real loose. He said after he get done learning what athleticism is with Boots, he gonna run through Haney. I gotta add my own little spice to it. Yeah, so he gonna learn what athletic. First, he got a date with Boots. He gotta learn. Because he gave Boots 50-50. Boots gonna return the favor. He gonna teach him athleticism, a lesson on that, and what exactly it is all about, right? Like it's gonna be a great lesson. But he said after that lesson, hey Haney, come up to 54 if you think you brave, bro. Like you go up there playing with that man if you want. Xander said. Xander says y'all think y'all get big. Xander said I'm a big boy. I be 180. Xander said I be damn near a cruiserweight. You know what I'm saying, on fight night. So Debo, he said, come on, bring that shit up here if you want to. So he gonna be 180 on fight night, bro. He don't care about your 25 pounds, bro. He big too. He said, you know what I'm saying. And he got his blonde. He got his hair blonde. He rocking with Bad Bunny. He turning up on y'all. I got another Xander interview. It's Friday, y'all. We just having fun, man. Shout out to Ofacio. I wanted to do that, but we gonna still get to this. I got another little short one. He been very confident. That's why I'm playing these, because either one or two things happen. Either he talked this confident, he gonna show it, and I'm gonna have to be like, damn, everything he said in them interviews, he was right. Or he gonna be getting taught what athleticism is all about, and I'm gonna be like, damn, man, them interviews is aging like spoiled milk. You know what I'm saying? A Beezy said the Latin fighter been talking spicy lately. Flavor a little too salty for me. A Beezy, stupid. That's okay, A Beezy. People have a tendency to talk like that. In Xander's case, while I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt, because I figure the only reason he talking that way, because he just said he don't really know what they mean when they say athleticism. So he don't really know. So he don't really know what he getting into until fight night. And then he gonna find out. It's gonna be too late. But he gonna learn.
I know that people are claiming that Sebastian Fedor is the best in the division. Do you feel a win against Duran would solidify you as the best, or do you feel that sets up the fight where it is honestly?
Ron, at this point, I don't even know. Like at this point, it's just like you don't know who's there. Some people say it's Virgil, some people say it's me, some people say it's Ennis, some people say it's Sebastian. It's like I don't know. So I'm just going off my own performance. After I win June 27th, I will be the best 154 pounder in the world. There's no doubt about it. But again, people is gonna have different opinions. People is gonna think different, and I can change that.
Awesome. And with this, I know that Puerto Rico has legends, and they've been around you, supporting you, Miguel Cotto, Tito. I mean, the list goes on. But this win in New York City, I mean, would this put that stamp where not just your island, not just the United States, but the whole world will be watching something like we are watching the next great Puerto Rico? That night, would you think that would stamp?
Ron, again, I'm not sure. I don't know. I would love for it to be that, but people is gonna have different opinions. And after I win, they're gonna find an excuse onto why it happened. So it doesn't matter. The only thing I can do is stay focused, stay dedicated. My family's happy, my team is happy, my people is happy, and that's all I care about. As long as they see me as the best in the world, I don't need nobody else seeing me as the best of the world.
I respect that, man. Yeah, in pride, round by round.
Well, look, I appreciate you sharing time. I appreciate you and Duran making this fight at the time where a lot of people, they make it only about money, but I know you guys are making this about legacy, and I appreciate you guys. And anything you want to tell the fight fans out there for this amazing fight that a lot of people weren't expecting, right?
Yeah.
At Barclays Center, June 27th.
June 27th, the Zone pay-per-view. Make sure you go out to the city if you have the available time, and it's gonna be a show. I'm gonna come out victorious like I always do, and still, baby.
Man, I appreciate it, man.
I ain't believe it. I ain't believe that shit. And still, baby. Yeah, all right. Okay. I believe you wouldn't have said you ain't know what athleticism was or what they mean.
Vince with the Ring magazine.
I would have thought you was prepared. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that you like, man, I don't know what they mean. I got speed. I got power. I got footwork. All right. Do you got and one mixtape ability? Can you produce an and one mixtape with somebody in front of you in boxing? Can you do that? Can you do and one mixtape moves with boxing gloves? Nah. Well, your opponent can, so just get ready. You want to prepare for boots, you got to watch boxing and like you got to put and one on next to it. And you got to find a way somehow in your brain, you got to make sense as to how this and one basketball shit fit into this boxing shit. You get what I'm saying? Because one sport is with a basketball and they shooting in the hoop. The other one is with gloves and you getting punched in your face, right? So I know it's a bit confusing. You're like, damn, I don't know, and one mixtape boots. What is that? Don't worry. He gonna be a DJ that night. DJ and one mixtape boots. That's what I said. The same. I've been saying it since I seen it. Conor Benn think it was just like, a coincidence that he looked like that against Regis. I told you that blonde hair is a no-go. It's unnecessary and you should leave it alone. You get what I'm saying? In a boxing ring, your last thing your hair need to be is blonde if it ain't naturally that color. You don't just go put a target in your hair like, I'm gonna go sandy blonde. Like, all right, okay. Boots gonna be punching. Boots gonna leave blonde strands in the ring somewhere. I'm telling you. His ass gonna get that mixtape made. It's gonna get wild. Watch.
In here with current WBA and WBO Unified Junior Middleweight Champion of the world, Xander Zayas, desde Puerto Rico. How are you, man? How's it going this week?
Vince, I'm doing great, man.
I gotta get the
I'm excited
too,
for the next coming fight, and
I seen you
just in
mention
camp, getting ready for it.
Interview to play.
What's different about this camp? Obviously, you could say this is probably your biggest fight of your career so far. Like, what are you doing differently in this camp?
Nothing. Having the same fun, keeping the same energy. I enjoy being in camp. I enjoy having my people around. So to be honest, it's been pretty much the same. Obviously,
if the fight end how I think, I'm gonna take that clip of where he was saying, I don't know what they mean by athleticism, and then I'm gonna play a clip of the fight or the end result, and he gonna know what athleticism. I got to. I swear, if that happened, I'm going back to that interview.
Working on the things we need to work on, preparing for boot tennis. But other than that, pretty much same thing, same energy.
Is there anything specific about boots that you're working on specifically for this camp? Obviously, like at the presser, you guys talked about the lack of head movement or whatever. So like there's certain things are you honing in on to exploit boots?
Yeah, of course. There's always things. Again, there's a lot of holes that I know I can take advantage of come fight night. But don't want to discuss them on cameras because obviously it's part of the game plan.
Some may say Boots has been avoided. Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I don't know where it comes from. He's a good fighter, but I don't know where it comes that he's been avoided. I don't know by who or who are some of those names. I don't get it.
So then,
see, you ain't know you don't get what they mean by athleticism. Now you don't get how he was avoided. It's not at 54 so much. It was at 47. Dudes wasn't trying to get in there with him. They was afraid of that mixtape. You just see Virgil sue Oscar. See, that's the type of shit that happened when somebody tell you and one is coming to your town, to a town near you. Next thing you know, promoters out here getting sued, people getting sidelined, lawsuits is out. You get what I'm saying? Careers being stalled, clapbacks being made, but nobody getting in the ring with and one mixtape but you. So you gotta pay attention. Xander gotta get a clue, man. He's like he don't know what's going on.
And for you, being 23, unified champ, fighting Boots, that's a huge fight. At your age and your division, what does that say about your character?
Man, I'm here to chase legacy. I've always said it. I want to be the best in boxing. I want to be the best in my division, in every division that I touch, and this is the way to do it, fighting the best, beating the best.
Do you feel like you're experienced and mature for your age, considering the fights you've been in?
What was that? I'm sorry?
Do you feel like you're mature and experienced for your age, considering the fights that you've been in?
Yes, of course. I feel like I'm very mature for my age, and I've gotten the experience that I need. I've gone rounds. I've seen everything that I need to see. I've gotten hit. I've been able to adjust. I think I've done everything. I know how to fight on the inside. I know how to fight on the outside. I know how to counter punch. I got great speed, great power. I feel like I do everything pretty well. So yes, I do feel like I have the experience.
So with this fights with Boots, do you feel like this might start a new era of boxing with a win over Boots and just like having young fighters fight each other in their primes or the best fighting the best?
I hope so. I mean, we made a big fight happen. Two big fighters, two young fighters, hungry fighters wanting to chase legacy. We made it happen, and so I feel like it should set an example for the future. But again, who knows? I mean, every fighter is different. Everybody lives a different lifestyle, and I can't be the one to say yes, I want it, or it's gonna be like that. I would love for it to be that way.
So with that said, right, like obviously this doesn't really happen often in this current era of boxing, right? Two young fighters fighting their prime. So like, how did
I think he that confident because he gotta be. I think he is one of them situations where I think he's saying all the right things, right? I don't think he overlooking the challenge in front of him, but I think he got to put these things in his head, speak these things in existence, and talk from a place of confidence, man. He a unified champion. You know what I mean? If his confidence was wavering going into the fight, I don't think nobody would believe in him. But I think at least with the way he's talking, you know, I think people could get behind it and really believe that, yo, he about to go out there and win this fight. So, yeah, I don't think he underrating him or overlooking him, but I think he's media trained. I do believe that. And I think he's saying the right stuff. He know what the right stuff to say. And I do think he believes it, you know what I mean? Because again, he ain't lost and he don't know how to lose. So you telling him that Boots was a guy that was avoided and he's athletic or a boogeyman, he can't subscribe to any of that. He gotta play like, I don't know what they mean. I got all that same shit. You get me? So I get why he's coming off this way, but yeah, he just trying to remain confident under the circumstances because come fight night, I think everything they both said is going to get put to the test. Shout out to Band Up, the homie. What's good with it, bro? How you feeling?
How did this one come together?
Man, we were always kept on the loop. We were obviously negotiating other fights. I wanted to fight Josh Kelly for a third belt, but knowing this fight or the fight that he was negotiating with Virgil Ortiz could fall apart at any moment, and so I was always on the loop and telling them that when that happened or if it didn't happen, I was able and I was going to be ready to step up and make the fight happen. I wanted to fight with either one of them. And so obviously we saw what happened with Virgil Ortiz and his team and his promoter. And so we moved forward into fighting Boots Ennis.
So with that, I know you've called him overrated in the past. So like, do you feel like it's right to call him at this point or
who I call?
Overrated?
Yeah, I feel like he's a good fighter. And you can't take the facts away. He's a unified world champion at 147. Those are facts. But I feel like people that he has fought have been tailor-made for his style and what he does and what he brings to the table.
So do you think he's in for a shock on fight night when he steps in the ring with Xander?
I feel like everybody will be in for a shock. Every single one of my opponents have been into a shock every time they step into the ring with me. It's easy to see me and, he's a 23, the 22-year-old kid, just young kid, no experience. Once he get hit, he's gonna want to get it right back. And it's a whole different story when you step in there with me and you see the knowledge and the maturity I have inside that ring.
Definitely. So
I respect what he's saying, but it's a reason people feel that way. And I think it's gonna be up to Xander to dispel all the notions that he is inexperienced or he is young and he gonna have the wrong approach or go about it the wrong way. We're gonna see, but he is in his interview saying how he feel like Boots is overrated. And he feel like, you know, even though being a unified champion at 47, he's fought tailor-made guys. So it's going to be much different with him in front of him. But I think people could say the same thing. I think you could say that for a lot of fighters a lot of times because when you're that successful, that's what they're going to say. Oh, this guy was tailor-made for you or you was supposed to do this to this guy or that guy. But Boots' performances stand out because he'll beat you more convincingly than you've ever been beaten in your career. And that's a consistent theme throughout his fights, right? Even in the ones where he ain't get the knockout with Karen. You ain't never seen nobody dominate Karen like that every single round, drop him. You never seen it. Even after Boots, Karen went on a little win streak and shit like that. So you gonna have your work cut out for you with that, man. He gonna oblige you. He gonna have more than enough to hand out. You know what I mean? And he gonna dish out more than enough punishment.
You know, headlining a fight in New York, being Puerto Rican, right? Obviously, you know, there's plenty of legends that have headlined in New York, Tito, Cotto, etc. So, like, what would that mean for you as a Boricua, like, notching a huge win in New York?
Man, this will be my 9th time in the city, in the Big Apple. First time at Barclays Center, and I'm excited. I'm really excited. I feel like the city has become part of who I am, and he represents me. I represent them. I enjoy and love the energy they always bring into every fight. So I can't wait to be back there and keep putting Puerto Rico on the map.
And as far as the legends, like, what do you think that'll rank you amongst, you know, Puerto Rican legendary boxers?
I don't know. It doesn't. To be honest, it doesn't matter. I don't go in there thinking about where it could rank me. I go in there thinking about getting the W, coming out healthy, going back to my family the healthiest way possible, and just coming out with the victory. Wherever the fans want to rank me in that list, it's a rich list, and I can't be mad. I cannot be upset about their opinion and what they think of me, because at the end of the day, it's an honor for me to represent the island.
Speaking of, we spoke to Tito last week when we gave him his ring belts, and we asked him about your fight.
And he proud of his country.
Yo pienso que él, como es el peso super welter natural, tiene la ventaja. Y para mí, le doy la victoria por eso. Porque va a ser el fuerte en la pelea, va a ser él. A Sander le gusta pelear, le gusta estar el toma y dame. Y sé que si aquel acepta pelear con Sander le puede sacar mucho provecho.
Man, Tito is a legend.
That shit sound good. You said he gonna win. Now look, he a legend, and he know more about boxing than I ever will, right? I'll just get that out the way. But I still can't help but to hear what he said. He's gonna win because he a natural 54-pounder. He gonna have the advantage, so he gonna be the stronger guy on fight night. I don't think there's no way to know that for sure, but other than to see it, right? And I would have thought he would have said he's more skilled than he is. He's smarter fighter, little shit like that. When they, again, knowing how mental boxing is, when people just solely focus on the physical aspect, like that's what his assessment was. He's big. He's a natural 54-pounder. Oh, he's gonna be the bigger guy, the stronger guy. He say shit about skills, IQ, none of that. So I just think they might be overlooking some shit with Boots, man. Cut was good with it, homie. Says Chris, crazy Trinidad still can't speak English. Right.
And I have a great relationship with him, and obviously those words mean the world to me. From somebody like him, what he means to the island and to boxing, it's amazing. So again, like he said, I could fight, I could box, I could do everything in there. And inside that ring, I'm the natural 154-pounder. So I've been here for a long time. I'm here to keep taking over the division.
I mean, about that media training type shit, man. He picked up that, he just called him the natural 54-pounder. So he just incorporated that into his next answer after the very next question. You're going to win because he's Mikey, right? Remember that? You're going to win just because he's Mikey. Spence can't box.
And I'm excited to continue that legacy and that path.
Yeah, so, obviously you and Boots had the press conference a couple of weeks ago in New York. You guys had a couple things to say back and forth in the presser, but the one thing that I caught note at the face-off, he was like touching the belts and whatnot, and then you just like dropped the belts and like squared up with him. Like, what was that? Like, did you notice something from him? Was there like...
No, to be honest, I mean, I knew that was something that was going to happen. He was going to touch the belt, and at the beginning, I told him, touch him. This is the closest you're going to get to them. So I don't mind you touching what's mine, because at the end of the day, he's going to stay at home. But then at the end, he just started rubbing. I'm like, all right, bro, like we're good. Like, you don't have to keep touching him. And he touched him again, so I dropped him. I'm like, all right, this is the last time. What's up? And that's about it.
Yeah, he getting. So at the end of the night on June 27th, when you're there holding the titles, you just gotta.
Yeah, just for that, I forgot you did that. Yeah, when Boots touched the belts, you try to drop him. Like, yeah, what's up? Like, all right, you gonna know what's up on fight night. You gonna find out what they mean by athleticism. You gonna find out that Boots can actually DJ really good too. Yeah, you're gonna find that stuff out. You're gonna find that for sure. You're definitely gonna find that out.
Got a win over Boots, arguably one of the biggest fights of the year. Like, what's going through your mind at that point? Like, do you feel like content, or is it like, all right, he was just a stepping stone to the next?
It's always going to be that. It's always going to be a stepping stone into the next, because I can't be complacent. I cannot just be, oh yeah, I got a good victory and that's it. No, I got to continue to work. It's only the beginning for me. I'm only getting started. I'm only 23 years old. So there's always got to be more ambition and more wanting to be better and more wanting to be big, because that's what drives me. That's what gets me to the level that I am today. So once I win June 27th, obviously I would love to take some time with the family and enjoy with them. But it's back to work. It's back to the basics and seeing who's next and what's next for my career. But definitely, it's like Kobe said, job is not finished.
So with the next step, obviously you want to chase undisputed. Like, is Fundora like right there? Like,
man,
I mean, because you've had back-to-back title fights.
I'm not worrying about right now what's next. Obviously, the main thing is, and the main focus is June 27th, preparing for that, being ready to do what I do best, to perform at the highest level and to get the victory. After that, we can sit down and talk about what's next. But for now, nobody else matter other than Boots Ennis.
Nice. Final thing, what's a prediction and final message ahead of fight night?
Man, prediction, I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win any means, any way necessary. I'm gonna come out victorious like I always do. Winners win, and that's what I do. And June 27th, tune in. I'm gonna put on a show like I always do. It's gonna be a hell of a fight, and I'm gonna represent Puerto Rico like I always do.
Thank you, Xander. Appreciate it.
Shout out to Xander, man, in the ring, man. Always, he sounds confident. He's supposed to be. I wish Boots did a little bit more interviews. Maybe they'll catch him soon too and interview him, because I'm pretty sure he'd be willing to do it for this fight. But Xander is super confident, as he should be. But he said Boots overrated. He ain't really fought nobody. He got just as much athleticism as him, even though he didn't know what they meant by it, but he figured he got just as much as everything as Boots. Tito Trinidad say, look, he a natural 54-pounder. Boots ass in trouble. He gonna be the stronger man on fight night. Boots in trouble. We gonna find out. Damn sure though. Damn sure we gonna find out Boots really in trouble, or if it's Xander in trouble. But I expect a good fight, man, from both of these dudes, man. I do. All right, I'm looking for something. Where is he at? Floyd Schofield Sr., man. What the hell these dudes been talking about, man? This dude is a damn fool. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. My bad. I don't know how I look right past it. This guy, these two back at it again. Let's get to it, man.
Let me say this first. I tried the Shakur route first. And my son ended up getting poisoned. Somebody didn't want him to make it in that ring. Right. So we did try that route. And that route failed. Shakur is not getting in the ring with Kid. We offer fit.
But now he's talking about going to 135 now.
It don't matter what he's talking about. But he's not fighting Kid. And Mason, we offered him 2
Big
fights.
Dog Willie was good with it. He still, every day he clout chasing the same fighters. He already went that route with you and your hypnotized ass son. Don't nobody got time to be fighting nobody who dad hypnotized him as a kid. Like, we don't know what kind of shit y'all on. Like, you done admitted that you hypnotized him. Brainwash. I don't know. I heard brainwash. Then you out here threatening women in front of your son. Like, it's wild, bro. Shut the hell up. But I mean this. Shut the hell up about Shakur ain't going that route. He went that route already, goofy. You blame everything on him. You literally put crimes on this man's name. Like crimes. Like real crimes. Like you really put it all on him. Like, yeah, him and his team, they doing this. Shakur. Like, yeah, man, nah. I wouldn't waste my time fighting nobody who father been brainwashing him and hypnotizing him since he been a kid. That shit sound like some get out shit. Sound like something from Get Out, just the hood version. What the hell do you mean? And nah, seriously, because we let that shit ride like it wasn't wild. Telling the world you hypnotized your son as a kid is insane. No wonder he sit over there like a damn ventriloquist puppet. It's like you got to put your hand up his ass for him to start talking. He be just sitting over there. You ask him a question, he start looking at you. That's why, because you've been hypnotizing and brainwashing this kid. Shut up, man. Shakur would have beat his little young ass. You know it. Oscar know it. And everybody else know it. I don't know why the hell he's still feeling the need. Yo, move on. That's his problem. And you up here with Coach Kenny. Don't you tell Coach Kenny how your son gonna knock out Tank like how you do in every other interview when you not talking to nobody. Yeah, tell him how Tank ain't good and how you seen Tank get stopped a bunch of times. Don't get up here and try to play nice. Keep that same energy, man. Pops pissed me off, man. Rob, what's good with it? Shout out to the big dog, man. Yeah, man. Mel be his big ass instigate. Yeah, he messing his son momentum up.
Kid. So it's like Keyshawn not fighting kid. We called all of them out. We done with that side of the street. The only one on our side of the street is Tank. And who else we gonna fight? A cab driver? Like, and then people would say he didn't fight nobody. So that's the only one we have on this side. So it's that simple.
You got the right temperament, man. That's the 80s vibe. That's the way it used to be.
Now look at Coach Kenny condoning this foolishness. Coach, stop, shut up, Coach. Don't know he don't got that. He just all talk and don't do that, man. The 80s wasn't the 80s, some of the glory years of boxing. Do not give him credit for something that he is not on. He talking that shit, bro. He talking it, bro. He's still telling the world he got poisoned and he got the CIA and the military and cops with him, but can't figure out who poisoned kid. I don't want to hear nothing else about this poison. I'm not even lying. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Tell us. I want somebody to ask him what happened to the masseuse lady in the cream. What happened to that shit?
So, Coach, what do you think? You think, you know, their chances with Shakur Stevenson would have been better? Or because you're saying, it seems to me you're saying that Tanks will stop Kid. Now,
I think no disrespect, it would have been it's a safer route.
It is. Shakur got 11 knockouts.
Right. So it's definitely a safer route.
Casual, bro. Them same 11 knockouts had your son about to use the number 2. He was about to potty on himself, bro, in the ring after a body shot. I'm so tired of hearing he only got 11 knockouts. Your son only been fighting lower tier competition. How about that? He gonna get in front of that man. Shakur gonna put his little super athletic, you know, overly aggressive ass in the blender, and the rest gonna be history, bro. Shout out to 12 threes, my dog, man. Appreciate you. Sending them jewels. Why they won't let me? Oh, all right, my God, good. Coach Kenny giving his man confidence, talking about it's a safer route. Yeah, man, look, ain't no for sure telling what have happened in the fight, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing safe about getting your confidence snatched away from you round after round when your father told you was the greatest boxer of all time and you mastered the 5 styles of boxing. But then you get in front of Shakur and you can't master none of them shits. Telling you, man, just stop using that man's name and go fight somebody for real. That's that shit. You was about to fight Jojo Diaz next. Your son not getting in the ring with Tank next. He not getting in the ring with Shakur or no other champion for that matter. You need to go holler at Oscar and stop blowing and wasting your breath selling these wolf tickets in his interviews, bro. Shit's starting to annoy me.
You know,
could not go in there.
Of him getting hurt fighting Shakur than it is fighting Tank. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Lamont Roach didn't get hurt. I just want to throw that out there.
And we don't even know if we fight in Tank. Let's keep it real.
We do. Let's keep it real. We do know. You not fighting. Like, won't you just tell the people? I don't think it's nobody on earth that believe Tank Davis is fighting Kid Austin. And he gonna sleep his ass. Stop doing it. Damn, I ain't never seen a father so much in a rush to get his son sent up, bro. Because he gonna pack his little young ass up, man. He don't got the IQ and the experience to deal with these elite level boxers. Why do you think Oscar De La Hoya keep telling y'all? He keep dropping hints. He just said y'all wasn't ready for a certain challenge, man. And you was talking about it. Like he don't believe what y'all believe. And as long as y'all not on the same page, you going to keep calling for those fights and you never going to get them. And he going to keep clout chasing everybody's name saying they ducking him. Keyshawn will beat the hell out of Kid Austin, man. He really would, yo. Like he'd really do something bad to him. He got the shit that Kid Austin don't need in front of him. I'm telling you. You see what Mason was doing? Don't make me pull the footage back up, man.
Yeah, man. You know we
Y'all,
doing what
y'all
boxing
knocking at the
is trying to
door. Y'all
promote.
knocking at the door, but it's not up to me and you. It's up to
Right. Tank might be at 140. Tank
you
might
know.
be going after Shakur or one of them big mega
Keyshawn
fights.
Mason
You
and
know, we
Shakur
don't
don't
know
want
what
to fight
Tank
Kid,
doing. I'm
man.
just
Sit
starting
back.
to.
You keep bothering Tech on
Look,
X. Next thing you know,
I
you might
sit
get
back,
that
man.
call. That door might open for you, senior.
I sit
They
back.
negotiating now.
All we can do is wait. You know, a lot of people think it's up to us. It's not up to us.
Man, well, look, I'm here to say that I'm not one of them people. I know it's not up to y'all. Respectfully, y'all jobs is to train a fighter for battle. Y'all don't deal with the business and selecting his opponents. And I understand that. And it's all good. But all that they negotiating shit. All right, bro. If I'm wrong, y'all know I don't mind being wrong. But I seriously doubt it. Tank Davis ain't going to be on no layoff. And the guy he coming back is fighting Kid Austin. Ain't nobody in the world asking to see that fight. Like when I say nobody in the world, I mean nobody in the world, Craig. Like nobody asking that. Yeah, let's see it right now. No, nah. We want to see a 187. We'll just go watch some hood movies, bro. We don't need to see that. Go fight Lucas Batty or one of those guys that you've been chasing. You know what I'm saying? Go fight one of them.
For real.
So you're saying
I did
now?
my part.
Did my
Go ahead,
part.
guys. My bad. See,
I said I did my part.
And did
The
my part.
marketing and promoting aspect. I did my part as a manager. My son willing to do his part as a boxer. Now they say they negotiate, and it really fall upon them and the network. If they think this fight will be good, if they got the money to give to both fighters, all that part, like the coach said, is in our hands. So we did our part. All we could do is sit and wait.
Sit and wait. You know, I know if the negotiations is right, it'll be a fight. You know.
If we don't get him, I would love for a kid to fight Gary Russell though. If they can't put him in the ring, we at least should get number 10 on the ranking
From
and have a
champion
good
to number
fight.
10.
So
Okay.
those two doors are open, and that's what I asked Oscar for. So it is what it is. All we can
Now
do
he
is
want to
wait.
fight Gary Russell.
Wait it out. Let the clock tick and see what we
Gary
get.
Russell.
Right.
Gary Russell already pressure. I think I got a clip from him to pull up too.
Coach
Gary
Kenny,
Russell
what do you think
talking
about
these dudes.
Floyd Schofield and Gary Russell Jr.?
Tell kid to come in real fast before I get off this interview.
That's a good fight. Again, Gary Russell close to 40. The youth is definitely on Schofield's side, but Gary Russell is still tricky, man. You know, still strong.
Gary could fight.
Anything can happen. That's another explosive fight. You know.
Gary could fight. That's what's
Yeah,
exciting about
Gary
boxing.
could fight.
My son got a long career left. We won all
Gary could fight.
these
Right.
breaks before they retire. Then my son will have all the knowledge. He'll be the king ruling this if he fight all these great ones before they go.
The sport is unpredictable, man.
He making this shit so that kid can't lose, yo. Junior can't lose. He take one loss. They gonna like, see, I thought he was the greatest fighter in the world. Watch. Crazy how tame Auntie talking, right? Cause he in the presence of some real energy with Coach Kenny. So he on his best behavior. He nice and shit. He don't want to talk about how he seen Tank getting stopped a whole bunch of times, how he seen him overweight. Nah, talk some shit. That's what I'm saying. Nah, keep that same energy. Don't get in the interviews and start being all nice and shit. Nah, I'm saying don't be.
What do you guys?
disrespectful.
You hear Mike Carpenter saying that Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson are in negotiations, but they're still looking for a weight situation.
I don't know why he woke me up to come say what's up.
Oh, what's up, Floyd?
What's up, man?
How are you?
Tired.
What's up, champ?
What's up, Coach Kenny? How you doing?
I'm good.
Yes,
Taking
sir.
it day by day.
Yeah.
I just want to say what's up.
Okay.
Wait, Mill, you got a question for him real fast before you go?
Yeah, senior obviously on Twitter got Tank talking about you saying that he would whoop you. Were you able to see the tweet?
I don't be on Twitter.
No, that tweet was first. He started it. That was after I fight. He didn't start that.
Y'all know I'm a prankster, right? Y'all like joking, right?
That's cool. No, but
that's how you know you just waking up.
Yeah, I'm just waking up. My brother just came in my room. I ain't even gonna lie. I was supposed to. My dad woke me up to run. I'm tired.
It's all good.
Nah, go run.
Get your
Nah,
running
go
shoes
run.
on, man.
Go run. Kid, no days off. Go run. You trying to fight Tank. Remember? You trying to fight Shakur. You got to run. You ain't no room to be tired. You young, right? All the muscles. Nah, go out there and work, muscle man.
Yes,
Go
sir.
run.
Thank you. But now, what was your question, Mills?
No, I guess Tank and your father have been going back and forth on Twitter saying that, he will get his little boy whooped. That none of that twitchy that Tevin has, I will beat the dog shit out of you.
That sounds about right. Yeah, I heard that. But at the end of the day, it's boxing. I'm just here to give the best fights. I'm young. Tank is the gate, the what do you call it, the gatekeeper as far as like holding that belt, that championship. And he's a person I got to go through. I'm not, no
Hey,
disrespect.
coach, I know you're not gonna let him call Champ a gatekeeper, bro. He just called. He using wrong terminology. See, little young ass gonna get whooped. There ain't no way in hell the world champion, the gatekeeper to the title. Nah, he the champion that your dad been clout chasing. It's not even you woke this man up for no reason. You know what I'm saying? He woke this man up for no reason just to tell him Tank say and beat his little ass. Telling you, Tank get the punching on board. That shit gonna get spooky out there.
But I'm not looking to get it through a Lucas body
You
or
woke him up
somebody
for no
that they
reason,
expect
big
me to
dog.
beat. Because once you do that, you
Tank
don't
got
get no
yeah,
credit
they
for
ain't
that.
strip
So
him.
I'm looking to
They
make
ain't
the
strip
best fights
him.
happen, and
Shout out
Tank
to
is one of the
Alba.
best. So I'm ready to get this fight on.
What do you think about your promoter Oscar De La Hoya saying that if it was up to him, he would advise not to fight Tank right now, maybe a fight more before Tank?
I mean, that's Oscar's opinion. I mean, at the end of the day, he was a young fighter also that had to take risks to get to that championship. So, we love Oscar, but, in a form that's kind of being a hypocrite, because if he was fighting right now, he would want that same goal for us. So, it's just crazy how people try to downplay the fact that a young fighter is actually daring to be great. So,
Nah, man. Like, look, I swear, yo, I respect Kid Austin grind, yo. I do. I don't dislike this kid. I don't think he trash or nothing. He just young and he gaining his experience. He's winning his fights. He won every fight he's been in. He trying to get his right, and I don't dislike it. Ain't nothing wrong with you trying to be great, but it's another side of that. Oscar is a guy that challenged himself, and I'm just being honest. Dudes don't have the kind of talent and skill set that an Oscar De La Hoya had when he was boxing, bro. They not that. They not. Oscar was different, bro. Oscar was really different. He really was like that. Like he really was. It's crazy to see how disrespected he is as a promoter, but as a fighter, man, it was no question, man. Oscar De La Hoya was the fucking golden boy. You know what I'm saying? So I think they need to take heed. It ain't like he say, yo, he need 10 fights. He said, yo, you need more experience. Like you gotta think the experience level that you're going to, and then you jump in there with Tank, it's gonna be a gap. That's what Oscar is trying to avoid. You getting in a fight and losing because you're inexperienced and not ready. That's what Oscar is talking about. I think he on to something. I don't think he's trying to hold you back from being great, but he's trying to prevent you from crashing and burning. Right? Too much too soon, man. You get what I'm saying? Like, there's no way with the level of competition that you've been fighting, you telling me you beating Shakur or Tank. I'm just sorry. You could dare to be great, and you dared to be great, and then y'all asses ended up in the hospital the last time you dared to be great. So it ain't Oscar. Oscar seen what happened the last time you dared to be great. Y'all ended up with iPhone 28 chargers plugged up into you with some wild ass, some type of prayer music in the background trying to make us sad. We'll never forget that, bro. Like it's pictures on the internet. They done put boy in a casket and everything, man. Nah, Oscar is trying to save you from losing a fight because you're inexperienced. That's what it is. I don't think that's him trying to hold you back. I think he's trying to approach it from an intelligent space, right? I don't think Oscar is, trying to stop him from being great. I don't think so.
I'm doing something Shakur and Devin's not doing as far as fighting, the boogeyman of boxing. So,
what the
fuck? Once that day.
How is he doing something that Shakur and Devin not doing? You not fighting a boogeyman. What are you talking about? This guy, man, he woke his ass up.
You don't get no credit for that. So, I'm looking to make the best fights happen. And, Tank is one of the best.
Oscar was like
I'm ready to get this fight on.
Champion. And
what do you think about your promoter Oscar De La Hoya saying that if it was up to him, he would advise not to fight Tank right now, maybe a fight more before Tank?
I mean, that's Oscar's opinion. I mean, at the end of the day, he was a young fighter also that had to take risks to get to that championship. So, you know, we love Oscar, but, you know, in a form that's kind of being a hypocrite, because if he was fighting right now, he would want that same goal for us. So, it's just crazy how people try to downplay the fact that a young fighter is actually daring to be great. So, you know, I'm doing something Shakur and Devin's not doing as far as fighting, you know, the boogeyman of boxing. So, you know, once that day comes, hopefully I get my credit.
I like that. I like that. What do you think, Coach? You think he'll get his credit?
And say he doing what Shakur and Devin ain't doing, fighting the boogeyman. Bro, you ain't fighting him neither. You're not getting no Tank fight. Not under these circumstances. I don't see it.
He's as a coach.
You think Coach he'll get his credit? Do you think Tank will get his credit if he fought Floyd Schofield? I hear people online talking about it.
He don't have to fight Schofield to get the credit, but for some people, yes, he'll get the credit. You know, to me, he already got his credit.
Yeah. No, I guess like for our next comeback fight, you know, people in the media have things to say about Pitbull Cruz fight.
Yeah, you got people saying that Schofield ain't ready, so Tank. It depends on what the people see, you know. Some people say he ain't ready, so if he ain't ready, they're gonna say no, that they're gonna give Tank no credit for it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then you have fans at the same time and say, yeah, you know, you got people at the same time saying, yeah, let's fight.
Look, Dad say, yeah, let me get that. It's my time. You got yours. You got to flex your muscles. Now it's time for me to put my forehead back on the camera.
I think Tank should. I think Tank should fight at 140. If that was me though, his biggest fights is at 140, like with the Shakur and all of them. But it's on Tank. Tank is a businessman. He gonna make the right decision, and everybody gonna move when he decide to move. It's that simple.
Tank is a small kid, man, small guy. You know,
Shakur and Tank both fought better competition than Kid Austin. That's why I be confused as to all this extra criticism of who they fought. You fought way lesser guys. If Tank ever got dropped by a guy Rene Garone, they would go crazy on him. Shakur let a guy like that drop him and be struggling, missing the stool and shit, they'll go crazy on him. It's not the same, man. He need to embrace the fact that people think he young and use it to his advantage and just start proving people wrong. That's what you could do. They might have you messed up, kid. You might be ready to take on these challenges, right? But it's only one way to prove it. And I don't think you'll be able to prove it as long as you and your promoter, the guy that's supposed to be pushing y'all, is not on the same accord. You know what I'm saying? Kid would have fought Core. He would have got credit. Yeah, maybe. You know, from us, he would have. They wanted the easiest route to the belt. I'm telling you.
Those guys are huge, man.
You don't go from Tevin Farmer to Tank.
For real. And you ain't lying about that.
He talk about Shakur. He talk about, you know, Devin Haney.
They grew, you know. If Tank is 140, 344 pounds right now, he gonna train for a week. What weight he gonna be?
Ask that question again. He was breaking up.
If he's 144 pounds right now and he gonna train for a week, what weight is he gonna be?
Man, he might be like 142. He'll be gonna be small. If he 144 right now, you know. These guys are big though. I've been said that. I've been said these guys are, you know, it is what it is. But kid gonna have fun with them. He gonna put on some good fights.
What's your thoughts on, you know, these negotiations that Mike Carpenter are talking about with Devin and Shakur denying them?
I don't know. To me, that's not an exciting fight. I mean, that is for them, I guess. But to me, that's not an exciting fight.
How about you, Coach? Do you think that Devin Haney and Shakur Stevens is an exciting fight?
As far as action, no. A lot of people want to see it. It'll be I call it a crispy boxing match, you know.
Right.
It's really crazy that people almost don't have no appreciation for what's considered to be boxing in the sport of boxing. It's like all this, I gotta be entertained. Like that entertainment word is overused, man. And some people get overpraised for being more entertaining than they actually are. Bro, the goal is to win. And if I'm winning doing what I've been doing since I started my career, I'm successful. I know how to be entertained by somebody that can box their ass off.
Yeah, it's gonna have about a boxing IQ in it. Like for people like me, I'm gonna like it, but for the actual fan that want to see knockouts and all
They
that,
want to see knockouts. That's what people want to knockout sell.
Right.
Now, like you say, like me and you, and we know what boxing is. It'll be a beautiful boxing match.
Yeah.
But I don't see a knockout in that fight.
Me either. But I gotta get ready to run, Mills. Y'all have a good one. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you for tapping in.
It's crazy that always be the talk. Like yeah, every fight ain't gonna be a knockout. Cause what is that guy gonna do when the knockout don't come? That mean he had box, right? Get what I'm saying? He would watch his son. Yeah, that's no comedy. He say it beat his little ass. Yeah, excited for the hardcores. I get it. But I think they be asking the wrong questions about the wrong fights. Like, why are we talking about knockouts with pure boxers? Seriously, though, I be confused. Like, why is that a focal point? Two people that box, we like, yeah, is it gonna be a knockout? Like, bro, what? Why do it gotta be a knockout? You know what I'm saying? Like the last fight his fighter just had wasn't a knockout. Kid Austin had fights where he didn't get the knockout. It happens, you know what I'm saying? It happens, you know what I mean? I could appreciate a good boxing match. I really could. You know? He said to stay in the ducking in minor league. Yeah, man. He'll get his ass handed to him. But I respect Kid for wanting the opportunity. Again, I think that's a conversation you need to have with his promoter, Oscar, because clearly Oscar is saying he need an extra fight. And he like, man, Oscar being a hypocrite, man. I want to fight Tank Davis right now. Nah, Oscar protecting y'all from an unnecessary loss, truth be told. He know the game. He said he already lost to Tank once already. You know what I'm saying? Tank beat the hell out of his fighter in Ryan Garcia. I don't want to say he beat that, but he damaged Ryan Garcia and beat him up already, man. Had them riffing. You know what I'm saying? He don't want that again. Let's keep going, though, man. I got one from Keyshawn that I'm going to play. Keyshawn is on Haney's helmet. Man, it's a lot of chatter going on. Keyshawn been getting criticized ever since the announcement of his fight with Albright. Let's see, man. He's still on Devin helmet. He told Devin to stop being shook, man. Stop being scared.
May 16th, rematch with Not Here Albright. He should have talked to him earlier this week. He said, be ready. He feels like he's coming to Norfolk, do the upset, saying all the right things. But what do you say to him saying, be ready, all that?
That's what everybody say, man. They supposed to promote themselves. I don't really want no opponent that comes in there and just be like, just gonna lay down. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was earlier in my career. Like, every fight I should fight right now, they should be coming confident, more than prepared. So he's saying all the right things for sure.
I understand for a minute now you've been talking about getting that rematch since he fought Kelvin. But a lot of the fans are saying Keyshawn was calling out Devin, he was calling out Ryan, all the big names, and it winds up being Not Here Albright. Some of them feel like that's underwhelming for the level you've been fighting at right now. What do you say to that, Keyshawn?
I feel like I agree. Going into this fight, I wanted to fight Oscar Duarte. And we was pushing for Oscar Duarte, but he had other plans, I guess. And I pushed for other two fighters as well, but
there y'all go.
Insisted on me fighting.
And somebody say he should fight Oscar Duarte next. It's funny how they be making it seem like he's scared of somebody, but he's saying that's the fight he was pushing for. But yeah, I think obviously Oscar Duarte has something else lined up, so that fight didn't happen. But again, it's time to get a businessman more respect. I hope he stopped Albright. Nothing against Albright, but I'm tired of the Keyshawn disrespect. He stopped Albright. That'll be four opponents in a row that have been dropped or knocked out. I don't want to hear no more hate. So I hope he make a statement. He don't gotta knock him out.
Not yet, Albright, because they love the story. Keyshawn, the 2 times that I went to Norfolk, Virginia, I chose Limos and I chose De Los Santos. So Top Rank wanted this fight, so I followed my promotion.
What do you think about his performance with Frank Martin? Because I think a lot of people thought that you could have or maybe should have won that fight.
With Frank?
Yeah.
It was a good fight. It was a good fight, it was just a good fight. I feel like close fights like that, it's always gonna be like, oh, this person should have won or that person. But like at the end of the day, it was a good fight, and I think they should run it back.
You've been talking about knockouts a lot lately, not wanting anyone to go the distance with you anymore. That's been the last couple of fights you've been saying that. What's changed to make that mentality like that?
What you mean what changed?
Well, you've always talked about winning and being a businessman, but I'm saying in particular, the last couple of fights, stop it.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, because like I'm starting to understand the game. I'm starting to understand myself and the blessings of the abilities that I have that God gave me. You know, like if I go in, when I go in there, every time super focused and super in shape, I know can't nobody go in there and hang with me at all. You know, but if they can hang, they're gonna get stopped too. Whether it's the first or 12th round, you know what I'm saying? So I just really, I'm confident in myself that I can stop anybody in that ring from 140 to 147.
Do you think Norfolk will still sell it out, or will there be anybody hesitant because how the De Los Santos fight fell through last time they bought tickets?
I feel like Norfolk loves DB3. You know what I'm saying? I still out here, I'm still repping Norfolk. You know, 757 on my back. You know what I'm saying? I'm still carrying the whole 757. Me and my brothers, we still carry the whole 757. You know what I'm saying? So expect it to be a sellout.
Keyshawn, looking at the main event tomorrow night, Benavidez, stylistically, how do you think the fight plays out? Especially being, David moving up 25 pounds.
Bro, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Like, I don't know dudes. I don't know Zerto too much. I just seen him, you know. I know Benavidez though. You know what I'm saying? So I just expect a win out of David Benavidez. I would love to see a stoppage from David. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like ever since he moved up, it's been kind of tough for him to stop guys. So that's going to be impressive if he stopped dude, you know what I'm saying? But I definitely expect a win out of David Benavidez.
Is there a fight on the card you're especially, like, look, you mentioned Oscar Duarte as just a potential guy. I mean, is there one you specifically have your eye on?
Oscar Duarte?
No, just a fight on the card itself, because there's a lot of good fights on the card.
Bro, I just found out Oscar Duarte was on the card today. You know what I mean? So, like, I'm going to be real. Like, I would love to fight Oscar Duarte. I feel like people is scared to fight him. Just like I feel like people were scared to fight me. You know, I feel like people were scared to fight Limos. I feel like people were scared to fight De Los Santos. You understand where I'm getting at? So I would love to fight Oscar Duarte. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it makes sense, shit, let's make it happen.
What do you think about Richardson Hitchens going to Zuffa and essentially dropping the belt and going another direction, which may maybe even make the fight with you a little bit more difficult in the future?
I feel like, bro, it's up to these promoters whether they want to make the fight happen or not. Like, at the end of the day, us fighters, the only thing we can do is call fighters out. Unless we're on a level to where Canelo and Terrence Crawford, we on that level to where, like, all right, fighters can make fights happen, you know, but not too many fighters in the sport right now is on that level to where we can make any fights happen. It's up to the promoters to really actually make these fights happen. So if the promoter of Zuffa want me to fight his fighter, let's make it happen.
You've talked about, I believe you were on Ring and talked about how you'd stop Conor Benn, at 47. Just talk to me a little bit more of that. What is it that you see that that says
hey,
you
also instigators. Hey,
you said it.
You said it when you was thinking it. Hey, yo, I fuck with Conor Benn though. I swear, like, Conor Benn is a cool dude, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got hella respect for Conor Benn. On the boxing tip though, I do feel like he's just, he's small. He got like T-Rex arms. I feel like my defense is just too good for Conor Benn for him to even come close to touching me. And that goes for a lot of people at 140 and 147. Like, a lot of these guys cannot beat me at all. They know it. And they don't want to get in the ring with me unless they making millions of dollars. And I understand. Like, I probably won't even fight me.
These dudes
You understand what I'm saying? But shouts out to Conor Benn, bro. I would love to fight you. I know you got other plans going on, but I'm just letting you know I would love to fight you, Conor Benn.
Keyshawn, do you see yourself headlining one day Cinco de Mayo weekend? It's a huge war, Mexican independence. Floyd Mayweather did it. Do you see yourself doing that? And who would you want to fight, if so?
Cinco de Mayo. Yes, I would. I see myself headlining almost anything, you know what I'm saying, in the future. I feel like I am the future of the sport. Bob Aaron words, I can be the greatest of all time. Even Deontay Wilder said it. I can be the greatest of all time.
Got to stay locked in. He could be one of the best.
I've been saying that coming into the sport.
Boxing
I guess I'm living up to that aspect now. You know what I'm saying? So I see myself headlining that. And, just a fighter on top of my head, Isaac Cruz. Like, he's a big Mexican name. He's in my weight class. And, shoot, let's make it happen if we
You're
can.
throwing out a lot of names today.
I mean, shit, the businessman.
Keyshawn, what is the fight beyond Nahir Albright you're zeroed in on the most? Is it still Devin Haney?
Yeah, honestly, yes. I do want to fight Devin Haney for sure. Like, for sure. He has nothing, not that I know of, he has nothing coming up. He been sitting for a little while now, ever since, his big win against old boy that's fighting on my card now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, tell Devin Haney, stop playing. Stop being so scary, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Stop being scary. Fight me,
Hey,
bro.
Damon,
I
where
wanna
you
fight
at?
Like, fight
Where
me, bro.
Debo
Like,
at?
what we doing?
Tell Debo to come out and play, man.
Between you and Devin.
Bro, y'all know
Tell
I ain't
Debo to come
him
out and
running
get some
around,
love.
I'm chasing him, and then me eventually knocking him out. Like, Devin know he can't beat me. Devin father know he can't beat me. Like, y'all all seen the video when bro said, stand on my word. I'm standing on it. But where they at, though? You know what I'm saying? So tell him pop out, man. Come outside. Stop hiding in the shadows, man. Come fight the businessman. The amazing Keyshawn Davis.
Would you be willing to fight Rolly? Because Devin didn't really seem like he wanted that fight.
But y'all want me to fight everybody. Tell them come on and fight me. Like, y'all know me by now. Like, I will fight anybody. So, yes, I will be willing. Rolly actually, he kind of like a good friend of mine, though. I'm not even going to lie. Like, he's a good friend of mine, so I'm not going to pop it too much on Rolly. Shouts out Rolly. But, yeah, bro, I'll fight you, bro. We going to make some money.
What do you think is the most realistic?
Boots and Zayas? Boots is a dangerous mamma jamma.
What do you think about Spence and Tim Tszyu? I didn't know they're going to announce that pretty soon.
Spence and Tim Tszyu, what I think about that? Honestly, like, I don't, as a fighter, I don't really, you know what I mean? But if it make money, it makes sense, right? You know what I'm saying? So, I got Earl, for sure. I got Earl, you know what I'm saying? So, shouts out to Earl Spence.
Is it a dangerous fight? Because I know people are talking about the layoff and obviously the defeat against Crawford. And
Yeah, we got some fights in. And I'll tell you where you at talking about 7 a.m.
Is that a very dangerous fight for him?
Nah, y'all gotta realize, like, fighters like Earl Spence, we've been fighting all our life. Like, literally, he been fighting longer than me. You know what I'm saying? He, at the end of the day, if you know how to do something, the nigga know how to fight. I'm excuse. The guy know how to fight. You know what I'm saying? So, no, y'all don't worry about the unnecessary. He know what he got going there and do.
When you say Boots is a bad mamma jamma,
yeah.
What do your eyes as a fighter see? I know he's super talented, super dynamic.
Yeah.
But what is it about him that's like gives you that high level of praise? That's just different about him.
His mentality. A lot of people and fighters don't understand, like, a lot goes into fights and the mentality tells it all. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Xander, though, for even going about this like that. Like, he ain't have to fight Boots. You know what I'm saying? Like, I respect Xander, like, all the way. Super respect Xander. But I came up with guys from amateur and now he pros. Like, and that man Boots been, like, Boots is bad. He's a bad man, you know what I'm saying? And it's levels in this sport, you know what I'm saying? So I do think Boots is going to get the win for sure.
What's different about his?
Go ahead.
Foster versus Ford. Break that down for me.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that's one of my favorite fights of the year, other than myself, you know what I'm saying? But that's definitely one of my favorite fights of the year. I got Raymond Ford, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, Raymond, I think he's just the better fighter. And I feel like he's more of the hungrier fighter. You know what I'm saying? And he's getting great sparring, out there in Houston. I feel like I know he's been training for this for a very long time. You know what I'm saying? He's hungry, man. He ain't been in the ring in a little minute, and he want to show people how great he is as well. You know what I'm saying? Foster is also a good fighter. Foster, I think he went pro around like 2014, something like that. So, like, he got years ahead of these people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Raymond Ford, caught up to him at the end of the day. So I feel like Raymond Ford is going to pull it off, honestly.
And just your thoughts on Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua officially being announced for later this year.
Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua. That's actually a great fight. I'm not even gonna lie. I got Anthony Joshua. I feel like the youth is on his side. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm gonna just leave it right there.
What about Nakatani and Inoue?
Inoue is crazy, bro. Inoue probably beat my ass. Nah, I'm playing.
You mean like in a pound for pound sense? If he was 140 pounds?
Yeah, in the world of clips, they gonna clip that. They gonna be like, Keyshawn said anyway, beat him up.
Bro, nah, Inoue, he bad, bro. I got Inoue winning that fight for sure.
Is he the most athletic fighter in the game, pound for pound?
No.
Tell me what it is.
Who it is?
Yeah, what's the pecking order?
If you want my honest opinion, I think if you talk about athleticism, I think it's me.
Yeah.
I'm stopping guys back to back to back. Name one fighter in this sport right now that stopped 3 guys and like stopping guys back to back to back to back.
That's active.
Like on a current
like
streak,
right
or
now.
they've done it before at some point.
No, like right now.
Yeah.
We talk about right now.
Let me add some more context to it. He means stopping guys back to back to back, because there's plenty of dudes with more than a three knockout KO streak, right? But he's saying guys that never been stopped. That's what he meant. That's what he really saying. Guys that ain't never been stopped before in their career getting stopped back to back to back. And he's dominating each one of those fights, dropping guys and all that. So it's impressive, man. When you can beat a guy more soundly than they've ever been beaten in their career, it's saying something. You know what I'm saying? You think Monster getting finished today, you're gonna try to pressure and it might not work out for him. I think Monster gonna win, Tay. I think Nakatani get hit too much for me in my mind. Like fights I've seen, lower level opposition, being able to land too cleanly on him, man. And it's I just think it's gonna be a good fight, but I got Nakatani. I mean, I got Inoue, Monster winning. Yeah, he do got some good reflexes.
You know what I'm saying? They gonna say I'm cocky for this, but hey, whatever.
What do you think about Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao possibly having a fight either in August or September?
I think that's actually great for the sport of boxing. I'm not even gonna lie. I think that's a good little grudge match right there. You know what I'm saying? If you want my opinion, who's gonna win? I got Floyd. Floyd cannot be beat. You know what I'm saying? He cannot be beat in his age group. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, shouts out to Floyd Mayweather. Yeah.
Fedora. You got 3 in a row.
Fedora?
No, I racked the brain for you.
Fedora for real?
Yeah, he's got
Hey,
Cordell Booker,
he
Tim
cheat.
Zoo,
He like Wembley in the NBA. He cheating.
See, but Tim Zoo was knocked out before by Bachram. He said Cordell Booker got knocked out by Ammo. So see the difference? That's what Keyshawn, man, that's the difference. He's saying the people that he's knocking out back to back to back never been stopped. Those guys that Fundora was stopping, at least 2 of them I know for sure been stopped by other people. So that's what Key is saying.
Nah, Fedora nice though. He nice.
Ricardo back there too.
Ricardo, hey, shouts out Ricardo. We out here doing it. But the question was the most athletic. I think I'm the most athletic. Honestly, I think I do. I think I am, my man.
Who do you think number 2 is then? Because I guess pretty much that's what the
Who I think number 2 is?
Yeah.
Man, Keyshawn, Kelvin Davis.
Bring your
talking
brothers
about
in. They're on the card,
athleticism.
right?
Yeah, May 16th. It's going down. He talking about, he right here. Talk to him.
Come on.
Look.
Talk about your fight.
He right here. Talk to him.
May 16th, man. I'm fighting 154 for my first time. It's gonna be a show.
Hey, let me break his opponent down though. His opponent is a 10-round fighter. He's a 10-round fighter fighting at 154. This is his first fight at 154. Keyshawn is going 6 rounds. So he's fighting a 10-round fighter that's going 6 rounds as a pressure fighter. So this is going to be on paper, a tough fight for my boy. But watch what he do to him.
And Kelvin's fighting Pete, which is not another easy fight. So, I mean, can we bring him over here? And I mean, right back in the action, right? What do you think about your opponent?
We right back in that action. We ain't picking no cab drivers, none of that. We jumping right back in that fire. You know what I'm saying?
Right back in that fire. You know what I'm saying?
We don't cherry pick. We don't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? So tell them bring it on. Let's get it.
So Norfolk 3-0, right?
For sure. All knockouts. Clean sweep.
Who do you got winning this weekend?
Zerto Benavidez?
Yeah.
I got Benavidez. I don't really know Zerto. I mean, I seen his personality and stuff like that. He cool dude, but I ain't never seen too many of his fights. You know what I'm saying? But the monster, man, I'm going with Benavidez.
What you guys think of Zerto? Here he is, the champion, being introduced first, and they got a whole mariachi band
Rich
in
homie
front of
Snoop
him,
Dogg.
really covering him at the weigh-in.
The hat make it Rich homie, right?
Would that fire you up? Would you take that as disrespect if you're a reigning champion heading into a fight like this?
Me personally, I like the band. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? That was cool. I'm like, man, that's high school playing like that. You know what I'm saying? So
Some of them do like that in high school.
For sure, but I mean, I don't know if that's disrespect. Like, I don't know. At the end of the day, when the bell ring, I'm pretty sure both fighters gonna go at it. You know what I'm saying?
That's what matters.
Yeah, all the antics and all that stuff before the fight, man, it don't really matter until that bell ring, and then, you know what I'm saying, we see what people really about, for sure.
Keyshawn, man, I gotta.
Yeah, I remember. Shout out to
what the people are
Wu-Tang.
saying and yourself.
Oh man, shout out to them boys, man. B3, man. Shout out to my guy Butcher, man. What?
Checking to see if you can see my words in the chat.
My bad, y'all. My bad. Butcher, what's good, my guy? Did he pop out? He popped off? My guy popped off. He popped off. Yeah, I gotta figure out something. I'm gonna go check my settings and make sure you good. I'll fix it. I'll figure out. Cause I'll see you pop up in the chat, but I don't see you at the same time. It's weird. Strange activity. I don't get it. We fight all night in the building. Yeah, but I'm glad to see DB3 back in the building, man. They're on the same card. They all got real fights too, so ain't gonna be easy for them dudes, man. They all got some real fights. T said they giving them the tough fights. Yeah, I can see. I can see you, but I'm trying to wrench you up. Is what I'm trying to do. I don't know what's up. I don't know why it's like that. Weird, strange. Everybody thinks that David is beating Zordo. I do. I definitely I do. I think he gonna beat him. I think he beat Zordo. I just think oh, I'm glad somebody brought that. Did y'all see the little ass sparring clip that they posted with them? It was intense. A little short clip, but it was intense though. I liked it though, man. Him and Zordo and Benavidez. I mean Zordo. Yeah, Zordo and Benavidez. That little sparring clip. Where is it at? That's gonna make for a damn good fight, man. But I just, it's hard for me to see somebody beating Benavidez right now with the way he a maniac, bro. Like, what they gonna do with that? Like, he really, like, he a crash out. But he do it on, like, when he's, like, he didn't crash out and get himself in trouble. He gonna, like, crash out and you gonna be in trouble. Because he wait till you get in the ring and he crash out on his opponents. That dude ain't got it all, man. He done took every beating, every ass whooping that he's ever gotten as a kid, and he put that shit into his opponent, bro. I'm telling you. Dobson ain't all that, but he's tough. Yeah, he tough. I think he could win that fight. Keyshawn got a tough fight. I think two older ones is gonna handle business for sure. That's why I got Benavidez winning. The combinations, bro.
David combination. Pop, 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 pop.
It's going back and forth, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Pop, 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 pop. And it just keeps going back and forth, and you're entertained the whole time.
Yeah, he said he want to fight Beevil too. He said he'll go back down there for those guys too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Zordo definitely could fight. Zordo got almost 50 fights. He a dog. But man, Benavidez, man. Benavidez, look, he's a maniac, bro. When you crash out, we get right when you crash.
David combination. Pop, 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 pop. Shoot. Combination. Pop, 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 pop. And it just keeps going back and forth, and you're entertained the whole time.
Man, it's gonna be one of them. So you thought you signed one out? Nah, for a second I had muted. I had my son was being a crybaby for a second. I had to get him right. You know what I mean? Kid has the meanest forehead in boxing. Who that? You talking about Scrappy? You talking about Scrappy? Yeah, I don't too much like him. I don't, just cause how he talk. I heard he dropped more N-bombs than a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? He Zordo look big as hell, and weigh in, he gonna be about 215 the ball. Yeah, Benavidez, I think the speed gonna overwhelm. Yeah, nah, Scrappy got a head like Mighty Mouse. Teach his ass, that's Mighty Mouse. His ass look like Mighty Mouse, y'all. Yeah, Scrappy Ramirez. Yeah, he was just in this clip. I'll play it one more time. That big ass head.
David combination, pop, 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 shoot, combination, pop, 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 and it just keeps going back and forth, you know, and you're entertained the whole time.
That was Scrappy back there with that damn head.
Pop, 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 and it just keeps going back and forth, you know, and you're entertained the whole time.
Tay stupid. Hey, Tay said put his little ass in the car seat. Tay said put him in the car seat, man. Keyshawn reminds me of a kid named Dunbar. I fought in training school a few times. Oh yeah. Yeah, Scrappy. I don't care for Scrappy. After I see how he was talking, like one day to a real one, I was like, I can't respect that. As grown men, like men move a certain way, and I feel like when you disrespectful and you don't even know who you talking to, it makes you a weirdo. So, and I don't care for his style or the way he fight anyway. So, I ain't off him. I don't like arrogant dudes. I don't care how successful you think you are, or how big you think your name is. Once you start with the arrogance, or you too good to say what's up or speak, then you become instantly a weirdo to me. So Scrappy in that book for me, I don't care for him. I don't know him personally, but I don't care for the attitude and the energy he put out. And he talk crazy too, so I don't like it. I ain't a fan of him. Hell with him. But I got a couple more videos to play before we get out of here. Shout out to everybody. Hit the like button, sub to the channel, support the grind, man. Another dope build in the books. Trying to see if I want to try to call these fights. I know Anyway come on super early in the morning, and David comes on later on that night. Yeah, Kurt, if you seen the way he was talking, yo, like, and we just like, into who and why, like you wouldn't rock with it, no way. You know what I'm saying? It's just like weird energy. But I got a Lamont Roach clip. We ain't seen a Lamont Roach sighting in quite some time, man. And he had something to get off his chest, man. So we're gonna get to that, and I'm gonna play that little clapback, the last clapback Thursday from Oscar, which was from the other day, and we gonna head out. But let's get to it, man. I keep Damon. I keep hearing people say that, but what did he say?
I am here. Man.
Yeah, what did he
got
say?
Lamont Rose Jr., man.
Yeah, cause I keep seeing people say that. What did he say? I want to know what he said so I can see how I feel about it. Pro Box starting in about an hour. Damn. Pro Box in an hour. Got the fights tomorrow. I'm gonna focus on the other cards tomorrow. The Nakatani, Anyway, Nakatani, Benavidez, Zordo. Those joints gonna hit, man. But let's see what Mont Roach had to say, man. We ain't seen them.
You know what I'm saying? How you doing today, bro?
I'm doing good, man.
Man, it's good to see you. It's good to see you out here. We out here for No Excuse Media Day.
Yes, sir.
Got a big fight card coming up May 1st.
May 1st.
Man, anybody stand out who we should look out for in that card?
Y'all know I'm biased, man.
Yeah.
Dylan Roach, Benjamin Johnson, man.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all keep your eyes on them fellas.
Man, nah, bro. I gotta stop Lamont real
quick.
quick. People gotta stop saying they biased because you got somebody that you favor, or you like somebody, or you want them to win, or it's your guy. That don't make you biased. You know what I'm saying? People gotta we really need a class, a short learning lesson on the word bias.
But the card is stacked with local talent and looking to explode, you know, beyond being local. David Whitmire, Frankie Scarborough. They actually got a few out-of-towners on the card too. I think a guy that either is just making his pro debut or has a fight. Mark trains him. Pretty nice kid. He can fight.
Gotcha.
So you know, in the main event, got Kobe Greedy fighting against. Well, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but I seen him fight before too.
Yeah.
But you know, all in all, the card is going to be what is expected to be. Every no excuse.
Yeah, Ben Johnson, nice. And I like Gordon Roach, his brother.
You know, fire. It's fire. So, you know, they're gonna do their job.
Yeah, I agree, man. Every card that No Excuse puts on and Pro Box is always fire, man.
Yeah,
so
sure.
I enjoy every last one of them. We do have a lot of great talent in this area. One of them is Lamont Rose Jr., my guy. So we've known about you for years. I think that the world finally got to see you in the last two fights. Yeah. Now, unfortunately, those last two fights, man, you know what happened, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. So why you think they're doing that to you, man?
I don't
don't know, man. To the powers that be in the boxing world, man. I mean, we know why the first one happened. I just don't think they're ready for the change in the guard yet. But it is what it is. I'm gonna push through that barrier. I'm gonna break it down. They ain't got no choice. You know they can't snatch it from me like they really want to. So they just like, all right, we're gonna give them this, and you know. But don't worry. I'm telling you right now, don't worry, man. We're gonna figure this shit out. I'm gonna get stronger and fuck around and stop all these niggas, man.
I feel you. Now, here's the deal, man. We got some fights coming up. I want to ask you some questions, right? I'm going to get to this one real quick. We got Xander and Boots. Big fight coming up. How you feel like that fight going to go?
I think that's a fight that needs to happen so boxing can flourish like it did back in the day. I mean, granted, we're getting a lot of good fights, especially the last couple of years. We've been getting a lot of matchups that normally wouldn't have happened prior to about 3-4 years ago. But I think it's on the way and not starting with, but, you know, continuing on with Xander and Boots. They're both young, and they're both at the top of their career right now. And that's how it's supposed to happen. You got to think like Benitez and Wilfredo Benitez and Sugar Ray for top of their pinnacle.
Oh, I see what you say. You got Roach stopping Zepeda. Shit, I don't. Truth be told, I don't know what to think. I know Roach got the skills, I think, in the talent to be able to beat Zepeda, but I'm a little concerned about his approach to the last fight. You know, approaching Pitbull like that, I think he had the wrong approach. That's just my opinion of it, because I think he could have won that fight in an easier manner without making it difficult for himself. But that's just me. Didn't do enough rounds in the early rounds to keep it 100. You think Roach? For me, I thought he edged it. You know what I'm saying? I thought he edged it, and there was a couple of deciding factors that made me feel that way. The knee, the corner situation, and to me, D Free, whenever you know who the A side is, if the A side guy get a draw in a close fight, think about it. Like, if he won, he would have just won, right? So if you get what I'm trying to say. So the fact that it was a draw, I think, because that fight really was so close, and then they knew they messed up with the knee situation and then the corner situation, right? So I think they messed up. That was their way. You know what I'm saying? They protected the investment. To me, you know, whenever you fighting a more popular guy, to me, and it's a draw, that draw favors the more popular guy, not Lamont. And then they did it again in the second fight with Pitbull. He had Pitbull Cruz boxing, trying to box. So I definitely thought he had him beat, but it's some swing rounds. But for me, when I see a guy be a 20-1 underdog and shit like that, and when the fight play out, it's nothing close to it, it's tough, man. It's like the punches landed. Feel like he could have edged it, but I don't make no argument for people saying that it's swing rounds or draw. They're seeing it the other way. I don't trip, but I just felt like Lamont weathered the storms and had some really interesting moments for himself in the fight, you know, but it was a really good one though, man, for sure. You know what I'm saying? And I will say this, I agree with you. Like, I think whenever you fighting somebody that's the name, you gotta make rounds more definitive, D Free, and it was swing rounds for sure. But I think that was just him competing in step with Tank. So it was a really good chess match, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't mad, you know. I just felt like I wish that the Pitbull fight. I get it. I hear people say that in both fights. I hear they said it was swing rounds early in the first part with Tank. The first half was boring. Some people say that heated up in the second half. Pitbull, I hear people say, you know, some of the rounds was close. To me, he fought the wrong way to knock down. He put himself in an unnecessary hole, and then he didn't do himself no favors, right? That fight didn't need to be that competitive or close. And I know Lamont is good enough to box Pitbull and just keep boxing his ass. But I think he was sold on his knockout shit. He kept talking his knockout stuff, and I hate when I hear that for fighters keep talking about knockouts and they're not knockout guys. It usually end up bad, and good for him that, you know, it was only a draw, not another loss. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they put him behind the 8-ball, Tay, and I think that did it in the way he fought him. But to me, ultimately, you know, I think he weathered the early storm, came on after that first quarter of the fight. And I think he had Pitbull boxing and moving around some shit we never seen. So the moment I seen Pitbull boxing, I thought he was losing. So for me, I thought Lamont edged both of those last 2 fights, the Tank fight and the Pitbull fight. To me, you know what I mean? But I ain't mad at nobody that see something different.
Sugar Ray and Duran and Tommy Hearns. You know what I'm saying? Fights like that are like, you know, fights like those. And I think whoever wins or whoever prospers from that fight, you know, continues on their legacy. And I think the loser wouldn't necessarily fall off, but just continue back on the path that they was on until they meet again or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Or conquer other divisions or conquer other champions. Like, that's what needs to happen in boxing right now. That's the type of fights we need.
I definitely agree. Now, there's a rumor mill about this other fight, man. I don't know if you know about it. William Zepeda and Lamont Rose Jr., man. You heard anything about that?
Absolutely. I mean, that's not just a rumor. That has been officially mandated or you know, called by the WBC. And we're going to fight for the vacant title. And obviously, I'm going to come out victorious. But I'm just blessed to be in the position that I am. I get to showcase my skills.
I'm glad Lamont getting opportunities, man.
You know, we'll come out victorious.
I think he deserves it.
Where we're supposed to be, one step closer to, you know, the changing of the guard.
Man, I love it. So after that fight, man, like, who's on your list, man? You got any other names you want to throw out there?
I like all the champions at 135. I like all the champions at 140. Even though that's not my weight class that I'm going to campaign at, I'm going to campaign at 35. Hopefully we can unify. I like Abdullah Mason. He's a tremendous young champion. I think he beats Joe Cordina, and we can see how that works. Who else? Who else at 35 that's a champion? I don't know if he's going to move up, but
Why did that just go off like that?
Well, I really wanted y'all to hear him talking about the fight with Zepeda because that's an entertaining fight to see for sure. I want to see.
It's your favorite time of the week again. Time for the only segment in boxing that gives you the facts and makes you laugh. It's Clapback Thursday. All right, so I went to Washington, D.C. last week to testify in the Senate and oppose the amendments TKO Group is trying to make to the Muhammad Ali Act. TKO's proposed amendments passed easily through the House.
You take cash?
Without ever even hearing from a fighter. How is that possible?
You're taking bribes.
And now it's being introduced in the Senate. Nico Ali Walsh and myself walked in there last week hoping to shed some truth on all the lies TKOs has been telling and to convince the senators there's no need to change these protections.
As an independent contractor, fighters won't have leverage when one system controls all opportunities.
Nico was spot on and made all the right points.
But when the same company controls who you fight, how you're promoted, and whether fans ever see you, it's not much of a choice.
But it was immediately clear the senators already had their agenda.
What is it going to take to bring WrestleMania to Cleveland, Ohio?
And the snake oil salesman Nick the Con talked in circles about boxing, a sport he's never been involved in. He isn't a fighter. He's a Hollywood agent.
Fucking yuppies.
He lied his ass off and got so many things wrong.
First, minimum pay of $200 per round.
We are already doing that.
Mandatory injury insurance.
They already do.
Fourth, standardized medical protocols for every boxer. Annual brain MRIs, cardiac testing, brain health testing.
They already do. You just don't realize it.
Giving boxers a genuine path to free agency.
Fucking window dressing.
There's no boxing in the history of television on any major media conglomerate. If you want trading card deals, if you want merchandise deals.
They made over Reebok made over $1 million on all my merch, and I got like $3,000.
If you want video game deals of.
But he said it convincingly. I have never been part of something so obviously corrupt in my entire life. Nico and I walked into a fucking buzzsaw. So it seems the bill will pass, and Zuffa will be able to create their own league with their own uniform belts, rules, rankings, everything. They want to monopolize boxing. It will be UFC 2.0. And we all know how awful that is for fighters. You guys now have a choice whether to fight for the unicorn belt or stay in the current system that has worked for 100+ years. A system full of history and legacy, rules and fair rankings. Or you can go to a dictatorship who treats you as a number.
You don't matter all that much to them.
You can kiss all your sponsorship deals goodbye.
I'm like, I thought I got 15%. Like, well, you get 15% of this,
gross, and
but of this, and then these guys get it, and then you get 50% of that.
You won't even be allowed to wear your own trunks when you fight. They will dictate who you fight, when, where, and how much you receive. I mean, say goodbye to fair market value.
I'll tell you what you want.
Oh, and this lunatic is your boss?
I didn't get down. It was awesome.
This guy who thinks public shootings are fun? What a sick fuck.
Okay, tough guy.
Fight!
Like this guy, woman beater.
History will repeat itself. Oh, I saw a contract from a...
Yeah. Who the fuck is Oscar editor? Bro. Hey, yo. Hey, nah. Yo, this shit is crazy, man. What the hell? Hit $200 a round or $400K in 30 minutes.
Unicorn belt or stay in the current system that has worked for 100+ years. A system full of history and legacy, rules and fair rankings. Or you can go to a dictatorship who treats you as a number.
You don't matter all that much to them.
You can kiss all your sponsorship deals goodbye.
I'm like, I thought I got 15%. Like, well, you get 15% of this,
gross, and
but of this, and then these guys get it, and then you get 50% of that.
You won't even be allowed to wear your own trunks when you fight. They will dictate who you fight, when, where, and how much you receive. I mean, say goodbye to fair market value.
I'll tell you what you want.
Oh, and this lunatic is your boss?
I didn't get down. It was awesome.
This guy who thinks public shootings are fun? What a sick fuck.
Okay, tough guy.
Fight!
Like this guy, woman beater.
History will repeat itself. Oh, I saw a contract from a fighter who already regrets signing with Zuffa, and it's horrific. They make fighters pay for their own medicals. Oh, and if you lose, they decide how much to pay you. You won't know until after the fact.
You just need not to lose.
The contracts are garbage, so beware, buyer. And you heard it first here. So remember, kids, you're never a hater if you only speak the facts.
Yo, I gotta give it to Oscar. This is some funny shit, man. I gotta give it to this. Oscar is a fool, y'all. This man's an idiot, man. Oh my God, yo. Man, that's funny, but look, Zuffa is a real thing. And I said this before, a lot of people is gonna fall between the cracks, and something I ain't gonna speak on publicly yet till I, get a little more on it. I ain't gonna be the one to break it. You'll be surprised, man. Just know everybody that is thinking about Zuffa or possibly over there ain't gonna be a trash fighter, right? Like that they might have opportunities for people. And the way boxing work, you just had Ofacio up here, and look, he fought for a promotion, fought on Pro Box, and they took a win from him, and they made it a no contest, a knockout win at that he earned. So at their 14-week camp. So I'm saying all that to say, man, fighters are looking and searching for the best possible situation for themselves, and I wouldn't expect nothing different, man. I think that's what all fighters should do moving forward, man. Make sure that you've been put in the best position possible. Make sure you know the fine print in your contract, and they're not pulling a fast one on you. Make sure you're getting paid like you weigh and getting treated accordingly. Get what I'm saying? Zuffa is new, and we creatures of habit, so a lot of people naturally just have issue with Zuffa, right? And I think it's not just Zuffa, it's the people that's attached to it. So, the Dana Whites, Turkey's involved. Like, people feel like it's going to be some underhanded BS going on. I heard a lot of fighters say a lot of good things. Several fighters say good things about Zuffa. He said it's a fighter that say you got to pay for your own medicals. I know that do sound crazy. And if you lose, then they could determine how much to pay you next based off that. I don't know, man. It just seemed really new, and they're going to have to work the kinks out to make it all make sense. And I think in the process, some people probably go unhappy. Some people get taken care of, man. It's just the nature of business at the end of the day. But I think overall, if the overall message is that they're looking out for fighters, treating them accordingly, getting them opportunities and getting them paid, then I think it's going to be a home for a lot of people. It's going to be a resting spot for a lot of these fighters because, again, you got that top 1% and then you got everybody else, right? So, and even some of them people in that top 1% probably take a peek at what Zuffa got to offer because you just never know. You know what I'm saying? You always keep your options open no matter what, and you make the best move for yourself. But that's my time on this Good Friday, man. Shout out to everybody rocking out with your boy. Hit the like button on the way out. We just gave Ofacio his just due in the show, and we built for a little while. We're going to be back. Try to call these fights, man. We got Nakatani and Inoue, and we got Zordo and Benavidez. 2 can't miss fights. Let's enjoy it, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat.